All right, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Eye. It feels like it's been ages since I've played D&D, even though it hasn't really been that long. Um, that just tends to be how it goes. Whenever we miss a session, it always feels like it's been a year. But we're back and ready to go. I don't think I have any bookkeeping to do. Haven't heard anything from the two groups later this week, so those we'll find out later. As for anything else, I don't think we have anything. So, we did talk about maybe doing like a Halloween one shot. Um, that was gonna be if these guys had to cancel today. But they were around, so we're gonna definitely go with their actual campaign today. Um, if I have the time, maybe we'll run it like I don't know next weekend or something. But it's hard to say. If not, then we'll just save it for next year. Because it was a fun idea. But we'll try and see if we can get it in. So we're gonna be doing Beyond the Eye tonight because everybody's here. So for those who are uninitiated, the party, having been cast into the astral sea after falling through a massive whirlpool in the oceans of Grand Lorien and finding themselves rocketed through space and out into an empty abyss, were picked up by the Valinar Hawk and its crew, a ship on a top secret mission on behalf of the Flotsam Kingdom. And the crew, both in the party, both in thanks for being rescued and in a desire to find their way back home, agreed to aid the crew of the Valinar Hawk in returning a dragon egg that had been stolen from its parent, to be sold on the black market that Princess Chancebel Rowe of the Flotsam Kingdom had recovered and then was planning to deliver back to the parent in hopes of creating peace between the Flotsam Kingdom and said dragon. But to return the egg, they must first chart a course for the dragon's rumored nest, Galahad's Arrow, a comet that only arcs through the Sindrian sphere once every 50 years. And so, should they miss it, their opportunity will be past for quite some time. On their travels to Galahad's Arrow, they stopped at Starsight Tower to meet a star scholar who could chart their course easier, an interception course for the comet, and learned that there was an alien group known as Surlons that were seemingly also looking for the comet. Then, as they set out, they had to stop for some repairs after some space sharks destroyed their sails. But after recovering and repairing the sails, they made for Baelor's Belt, which is an asteroid field that cuts off the interception point from their current location. But the only problem is that Baelor's Belt was rumored to be a bit of a haven for space pirates. And sure enough, almost as soon as they entered the asteroid field, they found themselves set upon by one of the most feared pirates in the Sindrian sphere, a pirate known as Void Eye Versa and her ship, the Dark Mantle. And as the massive Dark Mantle lurked among the asteroids behind them, it suddenly accelerated, steering towards the Valinar Hawk, and the captain announced that the crew should prepare to be boarded as they were going to catch up with them. And that was where we ended last session, with preparations being made. So that's where we'll return. Actually, I'll go to the map for the benefit of chat and to get it loading in case we need it later. The party made their way from Starsight Tower, then stopped a little pit stop just before Baelor's Belt, and are now entering the asteroid field itself in an attempt to intercept Galahad's arrow here as it arcs its way across the Sindrian sphere. So, as we return to the deck of the Valinar Hawk, let's get our ambiance going. Okay. So, as the captain shouts out, prepare to be boarded, you can see the rest of the crew kind of poking their heads up onto the deck. Yes, sir, Snacks and Miss Katachan, all looking alarmed. Glacy, you can see the giant iron behemoth off in the distance behind some of the larger asteroids as it lurks closer. And Iris and Adam, as you look off the railing of the ship and look starboard quarter, so this direction here, you can see that same ship flying skulls and crossbones far off in the distance. And so the captain shouts out, "All hands! Battle stations! Make ready!" And then he calls to you three. "Our 3 new passengers! To the helm!" As the rest of the crew begins to bustle about. So you guys make your way up to the captain, who gives you kind of a grave look, serious and stern. And he says, "You 3, you've proven yourselves to be able to hold yourself in a fight, correct?"
Aye, aye, Captain.
Say so?
Aye, Captain. Ooh.
Then can I trust you to defend the rest of the crew while they're at their stations?
Gracie punched her fist. You got it.
Good. I shall remain at the helm, and I'll send Miss Katachan below deck to be with Chanzi. I believe Voideye Versa to be after our cargo. He kind of gives you a knowing look. You 3 are to remain up here on deck and protect myself as I steer the ship, Mr. Snacks as he loads the weapons, and should any breach below deck, I trust that you will leap to the defense as well. Yes?
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right, very good. Mr. Yes, sir. Below deck to defend lethally. Miss Katachan, down with Miss Chanzi, he shouts to the rest of the crew. And Mr. Snacks, to the helm. And so the rest of the crew leaps to work as Mr. Yesser disappears below deck, and so does Kalia Katachan. Snacks hobbles his way up to the helm, to join your little huddle here. Yeah, are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye.
So as Snacks joins the little huddle, the captain kind of looks across at the four of you. We're going to need more than just muscle to outmaneuver the Dark Mantle. We need to come up with a plan. Any ideas?
I've got a few, but I think the most obvious one is to blow it out of the sky.
Oh, turnips, but can we really
The
look at
captain,
that thing?
the captain looks over his shoulder at the massive hulking brute of a Spelljammer, covered in iron plates. Well, Miss Gracie, I'm afraid that the Dark Mantle might outgun us and out-armor us by quite a bit.
But can she outspeed us?
I'm afraid she may be able to do so as well, for a time at least. You see that glow at the back? He points off towards the Dark Mantle. Behind the ship, you can see this kind of pulsing red glow. Arcane afterburners. When they fire, the Dark Mantle will be on us in minutes.
Minutes? Oh, turnips.
The good news is that if Void Eye Versa is after our cargo, he doesn't specify as Snacks is present. After our cargo, then she won't want to destroy the ship itself. She'll be more careful. So they won't be able to use all of their cannon.
You got any ideas, Adam?
I do, and I don't think that your idea is that bad, Glacy. If we can punch a hole, at least wide enough in the side of it where we might be able to get to some of their flammables, I think I can ignite them.
You mean get on the ship?
Oh no, I can do it from a distance, but she's gonna have to be pretty damn close.
Oh, too close it sounds like.
Considering that we also have a Z or up and down to think about, this may actually be more advantageous. Besides, another spot is that we could go on ride their tail and try and sabotage those afterburners.
I get the feeling that they're gonna burn us up with those afterburners. We need to rely on punching a hole in the side of it. Somewhere. And I looked to Snacks like, is that something that our ship might be able to do? If we're lucky?
He gives you a rather grave expression. These cannons, not confident. You see those iron platings?
That's just pure iron, yeah?
Well, iron's more of a turn of phrase.
Are they susceptible to heat?
Well, I imagine they'd be resistant to it if they're around an arcane afterburner of that size.
Well, I don't know much about ships, but that one looks particularly massive, so it can't be that maneuverable, yes?
You are correct about that, Miss Iris.
So then couldn't we somehow outmaneuver it?
We
sounds
could.
It sounds dangerous, but we could try to go through those, what you call those, asteroids, and try to lose the ship in the asteroids.
That is a possibility, yes. we could try to lose her in a cloud of larger, narrow asteroids, passing between them where she cannot. But we will need to buy some time before we reach the clouds up ahead.
I think we can do that. Snacks, you're a gambling man, right?
Yeah, but not usually with my life. Well,
It's the entire crew's lives. It's either that or we're lost. So you and I on the cannons, the captain at the helm, and we'll buy some time.
I do have another idea. It does involve the cannons, though.
Let's hear it.
Well, do you remember that weapon I was talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The Devil's Blind?
Yes.
We could try and use it. That could buy us some time. If they can't see us, then we could maneuver right in between the asteroids and lose them there.
I'd say there's no better time to use that, Snacks. You small green genius, you.
He kind of like cringes at the idea. I do agree, but well, it's not done yet.
Uh-oh, not done yet.
I haven't rigged the system up to the cannons, so it'll take a bit.
Hmm.
So we're on defense if we go down that path.
It will give us a good opportunity to maneuver away from them now. If we can get it set up, you'll just have to, well, defend me while I do the engineering.
How much time do you need?
Hard to say, really. Depends on how many fellas they got attacking me.
What do you say, Iris, Glacy? What do you think?
It sounds like our best bet, honestly.
I say we roll with it and then go, and then last ditch effort. Then we'll try and melt a few plates off the hull to open a spot up.
That sounds like that could be our plan B, but this is, I suppose, our best plan A, huh?
Very well. A solid plan. You three are to defend the crew and Mr. Snacks as he sets up the Devil's Blind. And when it's ready, we'll fire it off and then try to lose them in some of the larger asteroids, in the spaces too narrow for them to follow. All understood?
Aye,
Sounds
Captain.
like a plan.
Aye, Captain.
He turns and looks over his shoulder, and as he does, you guys kind of gaze past him to follow where he's looking. The glow behind the dark mantle has bloomed bright as suddenly electricity just sort of crackles across the stars from behind it as the dark mantle herself begins to accelerate rapidly, far outspeeding the Valinor Hawk. He turns back towards you guys and says, "Very well. Take your positions. They'll be upon us in, well, less than a minute now."
Oh, turnips.
Snacks races down to the cannons to begin setting up the Devil's Blind. But you guys can take this opportunity to place yourselves where you want.
Okay, I'm gonna stay next to Snacks and try to, I guess, eye snipe anything that comes my way, or his way.
Very well.
I will also stick by these two to provide some support, baby.
All right.
I shall try and Can I get up to a higher position to have better sight?
Where you're standing, you can see most of your own deck.
All right, then I'll stay there.
You could climb higher, but it won't change how much you can see all that much.
Fair enough.
Like other than where you're standing, the only part higher than you would be to climb the sails and go up to a crow's nest. Like you're at the highest part of the actual ship itself, kind of up here with the captain. So if you've taken your position, you race down onto the deck to find a spot to stand, as the roar of the afterburner grows louder and louder as the dark mantle rockets towards you. And true to the captain's words, in less than a minute, the ship is upon you. It absolutely dwarfs the Valinar Hawk inside.
Oh, turnips. That thing is massive. Oh, that thing really is massive.
Next to the dark mantle, your Valinar Hawk looks more like a minnow to a shark, as the giant spelljamming vessel draws up against your starboard side. The afterburners kind of crackle and dim as it catches up, and then eventually sputter, and the glow behind the ship fades away entirely as the afterburners run out of juice. Along the side of the vessel, covered in these giant metal plates, you can see all these little portholes and cannons that are angling towards you, though they don't quite fire yet. Crawling out of rather secure-looking metal hatches, carrying weapons and dressed in these rather strange suits, you can see several pirates all kind of grabbing onto handles along the side of the ship. The captain, back from the helm, shouts, "They've merged with our air envelope, and they're set with our gravitational plane. Be ready to be boarded." And so, as you all prepare, so too do the pirates aboard the Dark Mantle. So roll initiative.
Lacey rolls her shoulders as she's sort of silently saying, "Let's do this." And why didn't that go into,
Yeah, same. That's weird.
Could be just an update that needs to be done on it or something. On the extension. Who knows? Not the end of the world. I can still see them in the log.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I can still see the rolls. And I trust you guys enough to just tell me what you roll.
Oh, okay.
I don't really care about that. Actually, it's just nice for chat to be able to see the roll.
I rolled a nat 20, obviously.
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 there we go. I just had to read the page.
Actually, you get that extra little bit on your
Oh, yeah,
on your
yeah, I
initiative
got a,
roll. So
yeah.
you rolled a 10, but you technically have a 12.
yeah, I got a 12.
All right. Now then. First thing to happen is one of the pirates on the that's kind of grabbing onto these metal handles along the side that are clearly designed for them to sort of hold on to. kicks off from the side of the dark mantle and seemingly just kind of floats off towards the deck of the ship. And they land sort of on the side of the railing here, and then whirl around and aim a crossbow right at let's do right at Iris.
Oh, turnips.
So he fires a bolt from his crossbow as he lands on the side of the railing there. Now standing aboard the Valinar Hawk. And your IC is 15, right? Yeah.
Where do I see that again?
It's the shield at the top of your character sheet. I can check it quick. I just wanted to. Yeah, it is 15. So that will be a hit. Or that will hit you for 5 piercing.
Oh boy.
A little crossbow bolt lodges into your shoulder and kind of knocks you a step back. And the pirate himself just kind of yells out to the others, "Fresh blood, lads, let's get him!" And that'll be the end of his turn, which brings us to Adam.
Okay, I'm going to step here between next to Snacks and in front of Iris, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast this guy.
Very well.
$23.
That'll hit.
For a whopping 4 points of damage, but I am going to push him 10 feet, and I think I can push him out here, can I?
Yes, you can. So he kind of stumbles back a step as he's blasted, and the lower half of his body hits the railing, and he catapults over it and just kind of gets sent spinning, head over heels out into space. But he floats along the gravity plane, which you imagine as just being like a kind of a floor. And so he just kind of continues to float there for a sec as you blast him back. So he's not just falling off into nowhere.
That's fair. I just wanted to see what he would do. So that's
he's spinning.
shot,
He's spinning in space right now because of the rotation added by the railing. But that's it. Anything else?
I'm really half tempted to action surge and then blast him again to see if I can push him 10 more feet. But I get the feeling I might need that action surge, so I'm going to hold on to that, and I'm just going to end my turn there.
Very well. Then next to happen is this pirate here. Kicks himself off the side of the dark mantle and drifts straight towards the Valinar Hawk. Lands on the side of the railing here, and then continues now walking on the wood of your ship, and makes his way over here. But that's all he can do, which brings us to Iris's turn.
Oh, turnips. Ouch. Okay. Oh, no. What can I do here?
You could attack him as a space crocodile.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Crocodilus returns. I was actually tempted. I gotta take the hand off of a pirate as a crocodile.
Give him a Captain Hook complex.
Heck yeah.
He has to live to have that complex.
Oh, that's true, right? Oh man, I think though I want to like out of character thinking. I think I want to set up to make sure I can get some heals out. So I might do starry form chalice, right? Just in case we need a lot of healing done.
Yeah, story form is your bonus action.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
Then you see yourself kind of begin to glow, and all across kind of your body, at the joints, there are various stars that unite each other into a constellation. And you enhance your healing. I'm just gonna mark on your character sheet. I don't think I have a cup. Oh, I do. Perfect. Wow.
Nice. Heck yeah. Okay,
Amazing. So that was your
yeah.
bonus action. You still have the rest of your turn.
Okay, and that also uses one wild shape, right?
Yeah. So you should check those off to make sure you're keeping track.
Heck yeah. Is there anything I can't do is in this form? Like
It's the same as you always are. It just enhances your healing.
gotcha. Just wanted to double check.
So it's just gaining extra ability, on top of stuff.
Okay. Cool. Alright. How far away is
It's not like when you turn into an animal where it changes kind of what you can do. It just adds on to your own capability.
bee's knees, man? I just wanted to make
Yeah, of
double
course.
sure. Oh
course.
yeah, okay. I have a question.
Mhm.
Create bonfire, right? Does
Yeah.
that mean I'm setting somebody on fire, or does that mean I'm just lighting something underneath somebody on fire?
Creating bonfire. Create bonfire is creating the bonfire on the ground at their feet.
Okay, and there's no ground
Um,
where there's.
yeah, that's kind of the limiter of the spell, is that you do need ground, because it actually does specifically say on ground, as you can see.
Gotcha. Just wanted to double check because I'm like,
That's a good.
This,
It's a good point. I haven't confronted that yet because I haven't played much Spelljammer stuff. So the idea
right,
of
'cause I'm
space
like,
bonfires hasn't come up.
like this boy is technically out in space, so that's probably not gonna work.
So yeah, I'd say that guy is probably hard to do, but you could hit that guy.
How far away is this guy?
45.
Oh, 45 feet only? Okay, would I be setting the ship on fire if I create bonfire?
You'd be starting like a bonfire. You're sort of conjuring a bonfire, so that includes like the bonfire itself. So that you would be sort of creating something that would be burning, and if you left it alone, perhaps it would start to burn the ship, but not for a little bit.
Okay, cool. Sorry about all the questions. I just want to make sure.
No, perfectly fine.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to cast Ice Knife. I'm going to cast Ice Knife at this guy. How do I? There we go. Right here. So then I have to roll the hit, right?
Yeah, you roll to hit him, and then after that, no matter what happens, he makes the dex save. The
Okay.
14 hits, so roll the damage.
Nice. And I hit with a 7. Right? Or no? Wait.
The 14 is what you used to hit him, and then the 7 is the damage he's taking. Then he's making a dex save to see if he takes the cold damage on top of that 11 on this side. So he could take all of it. He could take the 18.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, if he fails his dex save, which he did not.
Oh. Okay,
Alright.
so what does that? Sorry.
So he took the 7.
Okay, he took the 7.
Yeah. But as he spins through space, he manages to not get hit by any of the icicles that are scattered across space, and drift off out into nowhere. He's now kind of bleeding. You can see blood kind of flecking out and in droplets and scattering across the gravity plane as well. He looks pretty injured.
And that's for the bolt in the shoulder, you mean pirate.
Anything else?
You
You
tell
still
him, Iris.
anything else? You still have movement.
Okay. I'm just reading real quick. Okay. No, I'm gonna stay right there. I feel comfortable right here.
Very well. Then that'll bring us to this fella. No, sorry, Gacy. That'll bring us to Gacy.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Really see spots the pirate. This one right here. And I prepare a good old scorching ray.
Very well.
Cast the spell. Oh wait. That was a 9 to hit. Shit.
First one misses.
Darn.
Second one. 25. Third one. 16.
So the second 2 hit. So roll the damage.
All right. 10 and 5, so 15 total.
Alrighty. 2 rays of red hot flame slam into the pirate here. As you guys kind of spin to see those rays hit him, you realize that he was trying to pry up the grate here, but he's quickly knocked clean off his feet by these scorching rays.
Wait,
And
this one over here.
yeah, this one.
I was aiming for this one.
Oh, I swear I saw it.
No,
It pinged
I
that
was
one.
aiming for that one.
I definitely saw it ping that one, but that's fine. We'll go to this one. The roll 20 was lagging, so I saw to the corner of my eye that it pinged, but I guess I was just wrong.
Weird.
Strange. Very well. Then you hit this guy. Same thing occurs. They're the same. But this guy, as he's kind of holding onto the side of the ship, he was preparing to push off and launch himself right towards you, Glacy. But as he only gets like a couple feet in his launch, he is slammed in by these flaming rays, which kind of knock him spinning in space, and his limp body just kind of drifts off behind the ship.
Bye now.
Anything else?
Do I have a bonus action? I do use Misty Steps a third spell. I'll hold off on that.
Bro?
But I will move 1, 2, 3, 5 right there.
All right. That's the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn.
Then that brings us back to this fella. Who, as he's kind of spinning in space, he, clutching some of his wounds, tries to right himself, and now just kind of drifting in space, he levels his crossbow at Adam, the one who just did that to him, and he fires a bolt. Which 18 will hit you for 6 piercing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say that on his turn he continues to drift in this direction that you sent him in. And he kind of, his back hits the side of the dark mantle, and he grabs onto one of the handles on the side of the ship, ready to kick himself off again in the future. Which brings us to Adam.
Okay, let me take a look here. I think I want to run up and go after this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get to him in my standard movement?
Let me try for you. You can go 1 feet. You get just shy.
I'll take just shy. I'm gonna go right to where your arrow has ended me.
Barrel. Yeah, you're still in the ruler.
It helps if I'm not measuring.
Happens all the time. Happens all the time. It happens to me all the time.
It's like, why aren't I moving? Oh, I'm measuring. That's fine. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him also, straight back.
Very well. Yeah, he's kind of bent double and pulling at this wooden grate, hacking at it with a little hatchet. And as you can kind of see down below the deck there, that's where the captain's quarters would be. But he quickly looks up as you run up the stairs, and you level an Eldritch Blast, which slams right into him. Roll your damage.
For 9 points of damage, I'm going to send him, obviously, 10 feet straight back.
Yep. Yeah, he kind of gets knocked back and hits this railing here, slamming hard into it. He's kind of chopped up a bit of the wood on this grate, but hasn't really managed to get inside it at all.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to like keep myself there so that way in case he tries to aggress further, that I can hit him, and I can also see the other guy from the distance, correct?
See which guy? That guy? Yeah. You can see him.
Okay, as long as I've got eyes on both of them, I'm going to stay right there and trust that Iris and Glazy have snacks for now.
Very well. Then, that will bring us, if that's the end of your turn, right to this fella. Who, as he kind of slams his back into the railing there, he quickly hefts his crossbow and just tries to fire a bolt right at your chest. Which will also hit you. All right, goddamn. Good rolls, bud. So he was really mad about getting knocked around.
That's fair. That's fair. I'd be mad too.
That one will hit you for 4 piercing.
Okay.
And then I think he's just going to run up on you. And that's it. Brings us to Iris.
Okay, my turn. Let's see. So could we see also that this dude right here is trying to get into the captain's quarters?
This fella?
Yeah, this fella.
Yeah, you can definitely kind of see parts of him from where he was standing. Maybe not so much right now because he's kind of behind the mast, but you could see him before. He definitely made a concerted effort to go towards that grate that you know exists. So you can surmise his intentions. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Alright, I'm going to quickly look at Glacy and say, "Oh, turnips, Glacy. They're trying to get into the captain's quarters."
Yeah, I noticed.
Oh. Oh. Let's see. I might have an idea.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Give me out of character 1 second. As far as
Mhm.
40 feet. Okay. How would you measure a 20-foot radius?
Well, like this.
Oh, snap. Oh, wait, that big?
It's a 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah. Oh,
So
dang.
that is that big. Yeah. What spell are you looking to cast? Because I might actually have a token for the specific spell.
I'm thinking. I was thinking about casting Spike Growth.
Yeah,
but
that is a big one.
I did not realize it was that big, so maybe not. I'm
Yeah.
glad I asked first before I was like, "Oh yeah, Spike
Yeah,
Growth."
as long as you don't, and you guys take things back and stuff like that, so it's all good.
Okay, my bad. Okay,
If you
this
just
one.
want to ever test it, also you guys can find these too. This little AOE marker that I just used. They're in your
Oh,
journal. That little tab that looks like a newspaper, and then you go down to area of effect templates, and then there's all the different colors. And I just grabbed a
oh.
circle one that was 20 feet. So if you ever want to measure yourself, you can do that.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
So yeah, that would be how big it is. I do think I actually have a spike growth. Oh yeah, I do. It's that. That's our spike growth.
Dude, that's massive. Okay. I did not know it was gonna be that big.
So taking a different option then, I'll delete it. If
Oh
you want.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Very well.
Okay. Yep. That's too big. Okay. 5-foot radius though sounds more doable. Like, how do I like this?
What are you trying to cast?
Now Moonbeam,
Moonbeam?
which is smaller and is only 5-foot radius. I don't know how to get the thingy.
There's Moonbeam.
Ah, there it is. Okay, cool.
I just gave you control of it, so you can move it.
Okay, I just want to not be on the ruler, and then I just want to see how this looks here.
Yeah, so you can line it up so that it doesn't hit Adam.
Good, because I
Which-
don't want to do that.
Which, just to clarify, you could have technically also done with spike growth if you really wanted to, like placing it all the way over here, right?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it would just not cover any of the empty space. It would just cover the ground there, but
Okay, because like my harebrained scheme was, I was thinking maybe I could use spike growth to block their access from the grate here. That was my harebrained scheme,
it's an idea.
right? So if I can do that,
I'd say do it.
yeah, right? Because if I can like not put poor Adam in the middle of that nonsense, that'd be swell.
Okay, you can move it now. So yeah, you can just place it on the edge there so that it doesn't overlap with Adam.
Okay. Would it damage the ship?
The spikes would like grow up out of the ship, so it wouldn't really damage it because they go away when you end the spell.
Okay, good. That's what I thought they'd do. I just want to double check. Alright, cool. So, for my action, I'm going to cast that spike growth right there.
Very well. We'll say to flavor it for the deck of a ship instead of like the ground in a forest, something like that. On the deck of the ship, splinters like grow up out of the wood and create this big field across the whole front of the ship there, in front of Adam and up below that guy's feet, as they cover that whole part of the ship.
Okay. So in character, I'll say, there we go. Now they'll have a harder time trying to hack through that. Okay, and then I have my bonus action still. Which is what?
So you cast a leveled spell. So I don't think you have any cantrips that are a bonus action.
No. So, oh yeah, that's right. I always forget. My bad. Yeah, so I don't have anything else I can do, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you could move, but you don't have to.
Let's see, I'll like move just a little bit up more, and that's about it.
Yeah. Alrighty. Then that brings us to Glacy. Like his concentration as well.
Oh gosh, excuse me.
I use a second level magic missile on this gent here, the one still on the ship, so that he doesn't come back on.
Very well.
Oh. So let's roll it. First damage, or second level. 1. 2. 3. 12 damage total.
All right. The bolts of arcane light smash into him and kind of knock his head right back against the metal of the ship, and with a loud clang, he just kind of goes limp in space and begins to just drift off into space.
Yeah. There's number 2.
Nicely done, Glacy.
I ain't that terrible when it comes to focus magic. No, let's get this last bastard off before they send reinforcements.
Agreed.
And I
Anything
will
else?
end my turn there.
Very well. As you end your turn, Glacy, you guys hear just kind of this booming female voice from across at the dark mantle. Her voice kind of echoes almost unnaturally, as if enhanced by magic. Fire the powder bombs! It shouts.
Uh-oh.
So let me just do one thing.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I heard powder bombs, and that sounded bad.
That sounds real bad.
All right. Good. That's a good distribution. That's right. 3-2. I like it.
Uh-oh.
Do we have a chance to move out of them?
These are just AoEs. This is where they're aiming.
All right.
So-
I do.
Next stack. That was the end of the round layer action. After Glacy ended her turn. Which rolls us all the way back around to the fellow who's dead. Which we skip and go to Adam. Adam, cannon on the side of the dark mantle is taking aim directly at you. What do you do?
Can I see this cannon?
Yeah, it's a hefty looking cannon.
Can I see the cannons that are aimed at either Iris, Glacy, or the captain?
Yes. They're all kind of clustered together, and they're each individually moving as they find their mark. You estimate that one is shooting at you, aiming directly at you. The other is shooting at the center of the ship. The other at the back. So you could estimate their target.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the center of the ship here, and then I'm going to take fire at the one that's aiming at the captain with an Eldritch Blast.
At the cannon itself.
Yes, at the cannon itself.
Very well. Let me move to the back so you can move yourself.
Sorry, I moved the radius. I apologize.
You didn't move it by that much, so it's fine. I can stay there. All right. So you duck out of the way as that one was adjusting to aim at the front of the ship, and you make your way down to the center deck and fire at the cannon itself. So just roll to hit.
Does a 15 hit the cannon?
15 does hit the cannon, just barely.
And just to reiterate, this is the one that's aiming for the captain. I want to make sure that we keep the captain safe.
Yeah, I'll keep that clear. That's good to focus on.
4 points.
And you have that knockback effect too. So your bolt hits the cannon, and the metal of the cannon is designed to channel arcane energy. And so as your Eldritch Blast hits the cannon, you see that purple kind of bolt arc down the cannon's surface all the way towards the crew that's staffing it behind inside the ship. And you just kind of hear a shout as the Eldritch Blast actually channels down the cannon and hits the cannon operator and knocks him back 10 feet.
Nice. I like that.
Dude.
I think...
And so that cannon kind of, as that happens, you see that cannon just kind of look off into a haphazard direction, no longer aiming at the captain.
Okay, and I'm going to use my action surge. I'm going to do the same thing on the one aiming at Iris because it's technically going to hit Snacks too.
Yeah, it would probably hit him with a tiny bit of damage. You would get a bit of the blast. All right, go for another strike.
Let's hope this works. It's a 10. It doesn't work.
10 doesn't hit. You just hit the side of the dark mantle, and the bolt fizzles out as the panels of the dark mantle are designed to resist magic.
I tried.
You tried. It's okay.
So guys, you might want to move.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn then, Adam?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Very well. Then that brings us to this fellow here. Who sees that he's now this grate that he's attempting to bust open was rather full of spikes now. It's not exactly accessible. He's just gonna kind of step out of that radius so that he doesn't have to deal with those spikes. And then he's going to just kind of dart his way out of that cannon fire. He doesn't want to get friendly fire. And then he's going to aim a crossbow at Iris.
Bro.
Does he take damage for trying to leave spike growth or no?
Let me read the wording. Does he actually take damage from leaving? I forget if it's just within or if you actually take damage from the leaving of it.
not sure because it says when a creature moves into or within the area. It didn't say anything about like really leaving.
Yeah, it doesn't specify.
Let's see.
You know what? We'll have him make a just to solve it for now. We'll have him make a dex save to see if he takes damage from it.
Okay.
Just to make it fair on for both sides, and that'll be our compromise.
Okay.
So we'll use it against Iris's spell save.
My what?
Your spell save, which is a 13.
Oh, okay.
It's the thing that everybody has to save against whenever you are rolling certain spells against them. We're just using yours because you cast Spike Growth.
Cool.
Oh yeah, we'll let him roll. And he does succeed on it. So we'll say that he dances out of the way. He's very cautious. He doesn't want a hole poked in his spacesuit, so we'll say he's very cautious. And gets out of the way of that spike growth.
Take it.
So he fires a bolt at Iris. But he misses. With a 6, he does not hit you, and so the bolt flies over your head and lodges in the stairs as he begins the process of reloading it and ends his turn.
Whew.
Which brings us to your turn, Iris.
Okay. So that thing is also, this radius is also going to hit Snacks, right?
It'll singe part of him. It won't deal the same damage it will to you, since you're the primary target, but he's kind of overlapping a bit, so he'll take a bit of residual damage if he does get hit by it. He's currently like bent over, focused on the cannon. He's rigging it up with extra parts and stuff, so he doesn't even notice that the cannon's aiming at him.
Okay. Snacks, we have to move.
Pops his head up. What's going on?
Look! I point at the cannons.
He follows
aiming
you.
at us.
Yeah, he follows your finger to swivel his head. All right. So you can move him wherever you want within 10 feet on your turn if you want,
Okay.
since you warned him.
Okay, cool.
Within 10 feet of his position.
Within 10 feet of his position?
Yeah, so you can get him to move 10 feet, basically.
Okay.
So just tell him where to go, and he'll dive out of the way.
All right. I'm thinking. Probably. Yeah, that should be fine. I said
All right.
worried. All right. This way, Snacks. Okay, and I'm gonna usher him to follow me this way onto there. There we go.
Yeah, he dives over top of the cannon and kind of rolls across the deck to get out of the way of the cannon fire.
Snacks, how much more time do you need?
Well, it's not ready yet. We need a bit more time.
Oh, turnips. Okay.
Anything else, Sarah?
Yeah, let me see. Six. Hey, Adam, how much health do you have? Well,
Adam!
Adam?
Adam?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Yes.
no, you're good. You're good. I was just asking how much health you had, just in case I should probably start flinging out some heals.
I still have my second wind available, so don't worry about healing me. If I were at from 1 to 25, I'm at about a 15.
Mm. Okay, so you don't want me to heal you?
Focus on everybody else, Iris. That is the goal. Keep the captain and Snacks safe.
All right, understood. So I'm gonna turn my attention to this boyo. who's trying to hit me. Let's see. Oh, wait. Okay, so question.
Mhm.
About concentration spells? Can I
Yeah.
only have one going at a time, right? Is that how that works? Because I have to concentrate on.
Yeah. So if any of your spells have that little C next to them in the diamond, that means they're concentration.
Yeah.
And concentration spells require you to concentrate on. That's why I have that little brain on your token. So whenever you cast a concentration spell, you're considered to be concentrating on it until you either manually drop it or take damage and fail a concentration save or cast a new concentration spell. You can only have one of them up.
Gotcha. Okay. Glad I remembered that was a thing. Okay. What is frostbite again?
Frostbite?
Yeah, I'm thinking about casting frostbite at this boyo right here.
Okay.
And then I forgot how to ping.
Just
How
hold
do you
down,
ping
click.
again?
Just click and hold.
Oh, click and hold. Gotcha. So yeah, this boyo here, I'm gonna cast frostbite on.
All right. He makes a con save as you attempt to chill him out a bit. He fails it.
Ho ho ho. Alright, and then I roll the effect, right?
Yeah, you roll the damage on it.
Okay. That's gonna be a 5.
All right. You see this frost kind of spread across his spacesuit, and as it kind of reaches his head, it cracks some of the lenses on the suit itself. And then he kind of tries to move, but kind of gets all rigid and solid, and then just collapses onto the ground.
Sorry, but you had to chill out. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
It's good. It's good.
Anything else?
Still a bonus action technically, right? Yeah. Right?
Yeah, you use an action cantrip, so you could use a bonus action leveled spell,
Okay. I'm
or
gonna.
just any other bonus action you have.
Okay, Adam told me that I don't need to worry about him, which, so I'm gonna hold off on my heals. So that'll be my turn
Very well.
after my
Uh,
corny one-liner.
Then that rolls us around to Glacy.
Well, first, I'm gonna move out of the unpointed aims. And there are 3 cannon blasts about to slam into the ship. I assume that if they hit the ship, they're gonna do damage to it, yes?
Hard to say, you've never seen this type of cannon before.
Well,
Ooh.
since I observed the reaction from Adam's Eldritch Blast, I'm going to cast Magic Missile and snipe a single dart into each of the cannons.
Very well.
Do I need to roll damage for it?
Yeah, you should roll damage.
1, 2, and 3. 13 total damage.
And you're
Right.
you're not aiming at the one that Adam fired at. Right?
No, just the 3 remaining ones.
5, 3, and 5. Your magic similarly arcs down the cannons towards the caster, But your spell doesn't have the same knockback effect that Adam's does, so you don't knock back the wielder of the cannon. You just damage them, and so the cannons stay aimed where they're supposed to be.
But they're delayed since they're damaged.
Anything else?
Our dead gent over here.
Mhm.
He got over by rope, yeah?
No, he pushed himself off across your gravity plane. He floated through space. He kicked off. He didn't use a rope.
And you can't breathe out in space, right? I'm
The,
assuming that's why.
Outside of the air envelope of the ship, you cannot. These guys are wearing them in case they have to go outside of it. They're wearing fish suits, which allow them to maneuver a lot more deftly than you guys would be able to.
Right?
Oh,
Does
I
that also
can't-
help them breathe?
It would help them breathe, but they don't necessarily need it right now to breathe because they're inside your air envelope, and the dark mantle has its own. Imagine like a big bubble around your ship and a big bubble around their ship. That contains all the air. It's why you guys are able to stand on deck without dying. And so when the dark mantle came up beside you, it merged air envelopes with you. So right now there's one big bubble around all your ships.
Oh, so we could.
So they don't necessarily need that to breathe in here, but in case they got slammed outside of the air envelope, that's why they want to wear the helmet part.
Fair. Okay, I just wanted to ask.
It also allows them to maneuver a little bit easier.
Is there a chance I could screw up making a jump to the ship?
Absolutely.
All right, then I bypass that by using Misty Step to get across, since I can see it.
Farrell? Where are you Misty stepping to?
I am Misty Stepping. Wait. 30 feet. Was that 30 feet front like this, or is it 30 feet from my position?
It's from your position.
That gives me all of these two spots, as well as that one.
You could grab onto one of the railings that they were holding onto.
Hmm.
Oh, man.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna hold off on that Misty,
Fair enough.
and I end my turn as is.
Farrell. Then at the end of that turn order, the remaining cannons go off. The one that Adam dislodged does not, as its operator is still recovering. But the others who are still alive, even though they were a bit damaged, the other operators fire their cannons, and the blasts go off. And you see these sort of explosions of powder hit each of those areas that were being aimed at. The powder itself kind of sizzles and sparks, almost like glitter, like black powder glitter, and it sears parts of the deck, leaving powder stains, and powder burns, but doesn't actually blow holes in the ship.
Ooh.
These appear to be anti-personnel. As the captain said, they're not trying to blow up your ship; they want your cargo. And so none of the cannons meet their mark because you managed to avoid them. And they just leave behind singed powder burns across the wood deck of the ship. And so, moving around back to the top of the turn order. You hear that booming voice again, screaming out from across the dark mantle. And she says, "Useless! Bloody useless! All right, lads. Time for the second wave."
Oh,
And
no.
as soon as her words finish, you see this blast of smoke from the very top of the dark mantle, somewhere kind of beyond this point. And something sort of arcs straight up into the air and then begins to arc its way down across straight towards your ship. So just give me one moment. It's gonna fall right here.
Oh.
So it arcs its way up across the dark mantle, across the gap, and it is aiming directly dead center for your ship. And as you guys kind of watch it, your attention is quickly snapped back to the dark mantle itself, as you see more pirates crawling out of the hatches that surround the ship along its port side there. And as they all crawl out, they prepare to push themselves over to your ship, readying themselves to board. And just before they do, out of a hatch at the very top of the dark mantle appears Captain Void-Eye Versa. Who stares down across her crew and across the crew of the Valinar Hawk and the Hawk's decks as well. And then from out of the hatch that she's sitting on, she pulls this massive arquebus and she leans it against the side of the ship and she begins to take aim. As we begin the second phase.
Oh.
All right.
Uh-oh. Phase 2, boys.
We've got it. We've got this.
Alrighty.
Glacy then whistles over. Oi, Captain!
I don't know what captain you're talking to.
Void Eye.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Oh.
What do you say?
I was just didn't know if you had responded.
Well, she doesn't respond to you if you just yell away captain. She doesn't know who you're talking to.
You wouldn't happen to understand parlay, would you?
Oh, Gracie.
From far in the distance, she levels her arquebus at you and grins and goes, "Not today, lass."
Shame.
So, first to act, as we roll around to the top of the initiative order, is this fella over here. He kicks off the side of the ship. He doesn't want anything to do with those splinters. So he kicks off and he makes his way around them. And he's going to continue to use his movement to get around about here. But that uses his action to do so. So he ends his turn. Which brings us to Adam. Adam, you crane your neck up and you see this giant shining object very rapidly falling down towards you. It will definitely arrive here before the end of the round. What do you do?
And is there any chance that I can snipe that out of the sky with an Eldritch Blast and push it away?
You can certainly try, yeah. It's about,
All right,
we'll say it's about 80 feet up or so.
80 feet up? Okay, I've got 120 feet. Let's see, Eldritch Blast, 120 feet. Hell yeah.
Rapidly falling towards you.
Right. So let's see, where do I want to push it? I want to push it. I want to try to push it towards their ship if I can, but I only have 10 feet.
Hmm.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step this way. Well, make it a 10-foot step.
Very well.
10-foot step that way, and I'm going to shoot it out of the sky as I know it's going to come down, and it's probably going to go over this way somewhere. But I'd rather it not hit here, and have it hit over here if possible.
Okay.
If I can do anything to mess up its trajectory. So let's give it a go.
Roll to hit it.
Ooh.
A 16.
16?
You just barely smack it with an Eldritch Blast. So roll damage, and then
11 damage.
pretty big damage. All right. So your Eldritch Blast slams into it, and kind of careens it a little bit off course from where it was aiming. So I think you can move this token, can't you?
Let me check. Yes, I can.
So move it 10 feet. If while you're clicking and dragging, if you hit Q, you'll see the ruler pop up. So then you can drag it up to 10 feet in the direction you want it to go. Here, I can make it lock to grid if that's easier for you.
Yes,
Put it-
if you
put
don't
it-
mind. Thank you.
put it-
There we go.
We'll say it's gonna land. I don't know. It was there or something like that, and then you can move it 10 feet, since that'll lock it to the grid. So just pick a spot, and I'll center it on that.
I wanted to go over here. That way, it's not hitting the grate on the center of the deck.
Very well. Yeah, so you knock it off course and alter its trajectory. It's going to crash down somewhere else on the deck. You damage it slightly.
Fantastic. That's wonderful. Okay. I look to Iris and Glacy, and then I look to the pirates that are getting ready to come over. And hopefully, I'm hoping that my companions have something to do to stop Lady Arquebus over here.
What's an arquebus again?
Imagine like a flintlock gun, but a sniper rifle version of that, like a giant musket, like a sniper rifle musket, essentially. She's got it
dang.
braced against the side of the ship, and it's just this very long-barreled arcane sniper rifle, essentially.
Oh man, this really is Sea of Thieves. Oh no. Okay. How far away is this chick? Is that what, like 60? It gets a little cut off. I don't know if that's just me.
Yeah, it's not on the grid.
She's not on the grid, yeah. But as
So
long
I
as you
was-
as long as you can touch her with the arrow, that's fine.
Okay. So 55-ish feet. Alright.
So what would you like to do? Oh, sorry, never mind. Adam, that's the end of your turn, right?
Yes, that is correct. That is the
Okay,
end of my
perfect.
turn.
Then we got someone else to get to first. Just mark that down. All right. Perfect. That'll bring us to this feller, who is a dwarf.
Oh boy.
And he pushes off the ship to land here. And he's going to take a swing. With a big hammer that he's holding. Right at Glacy. I'm going to assume you have your mage armor out, right?
I do believe so. Yeah.
I imagine you'd be casting it every morning and that and the like. So
Well, let me make sure I spend a spell slot for that.
yeah.
All right, and
whenever somebody has mage armor, I usually assume that they're just have one less spell slot permanently because they just cast it every day. What were we gonna say, Dyson?
I was going to, on top of that, I am also going to, as the hammer, yeah?
Yep.
Hammer comes down, Glacy raises her arms, has her own arcane ward, raises shield.
Okay. That'll push you another, that pushes you to like 20, right? 20, you think?
Mm-hmm.
That's not gonna cut it. He's still gonna hit you.
Uh-oh.
Still?
Yeah, he rolled very high.
Oh no.
Motherfucker.
So he brings his hammer down, and it kind of slows for just a second as you conjure your shield, and then the shield shatters as his blow brings the blow down over your head.
How much damage do I take?
Let's see. That is going to be 7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning. Glacy
then-
probably just takes the hit and then spits, even though her eye is probably now bleeding.
Probably. That'll be the end of his turn. Which brings us to another fellow. This guy over here. He's gonna push himself off. We get about there. He's gonna fire a crossbow bolt at the captain. Which is going to hit. For 5 piercing. So there's a bolt lodged in the captain's shoulder. He lets out a grunt in pain and kind of just shrugs it off to keep steering the ship. That'll be the end of that pirate's turn. Which brings us to Iris's turn.
Oh dang, there's a lot going on.
There is indeed a lot going on. Your ship has been boarded kind of all across the deck. A bunch of people are locked in combat. There's a bunch of guys firing crossbows, and there's still some that haven't even arrived on the ship yet. What are you gonna do?
Okay. Oh dang. Okay, let me. And she is 55.
Also, while you're
Oh.
thinking, just for reference, since he moved on your initiative order before, I'm gonna keep him to that. So Snacks resumes his work on the cannon.
Okay, because I was about to like tell him to hurry.
He gives you a nod with a panicked look in his eye. Yeah, right on it. And he begins to fiddle with the cannons once more. What would you like to do, Iron?
Oh dang. I don't think I can turn into a crocodile, guys. No crocodiles this time.
Do whatever you can, Iris.
No crocodiles this time.
It's a dire
Is it-
situation. You just gotta burn whatever you can burn.
true. I could try to take this guy's hand. Right here. This guy. I could give him the Captain Hook complex.
Oh, he's like.
Oh, heck yeah. Give him the Captain Hook complex right
Yeah,
there.
he needs it. He needs it.
I know, right? But there's just so much happening right now. I can't risk it, Biscuit. Sorry, guys.
Well, you still have lots of powerful spells, so you
It's true. I'm trying to think here.
can also always shift your form from your starry form as well.
Oh, yeah. I
You
was thinking of
start needing to do damage, you can always shift it over to your damage one.
right. How many times can I shift, though? I think it's only...
So I think eventually you get the ability to actually just shift it at will, but I think you just expend another thing to shift at right now.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
you-
thought. Oh,
You
but
probably wouldn't be able to
even-
shift back,
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to shift back to the chalice.
but you would still have healing spells. They don't go away.
Right. So, let me see.
Up
I
to
need to
you.
reread.
I'm just trying to make sure that you understand your options.
Oh, yeah, no, I appreciate it. I'm just thinking now. I got my thinking cap on. Let's see, where is the archer one? Where is that?
It's in your starry form stuff, so that would be I think it's actually in your actions. If you scroll down a little bit, you can see what it does.
Oh, in actions? Oh, there it is.
So it'd be a bonus action to shift, and then if you want to go into Archer, then just the act of going into Archer lets you take a free shot with the Archer.
That's pretty sick.
And
not
then-
gonna lie.
On each of your turns after, you just use your bonus action to do that again, basically. So
Right.
it's a free bonus action attack every turn while you're in Archer, basically.
That might be really useful right now because there's a lot of pirates.
True.
Right? There's a lot of pirates.
There are a lot of iron.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta do damage. So I'm going to move back over with snacks. And I'm gonna shift into the archer form for my starry form.
All right. Constellation of stars that are kind of embracing your body shift into a new form, and they form this kind of bow and arrow in your hand. So you get your free attack, who you can aim it at.
Okay. I'm gonna aim at the good old Captain Void Eye, because that sounds like a great idea right now, I guess.
Yeah, is that 60 feet? Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, you can aim at her.
Okay, so as I'm aiming at her, I'm gonna be super nervous about be like, oh, turnips. Here goes nothing. Right? And then I'm gonna roll to hit, right?
Yeah, so actually in your character sheet, there's under your bonus actions, you have one for Archer that's made for you.
Oh, heck yeah, I see it. I think this is it.
Yeah, it's Starry Form Archer, and it's 60 feet plus 5.
What was that? A 7? Because
So
that
yeah, it's adding your plus 5, so that was a 12. A 12 does hit.
Okay. I thought that was a 1 for a hot second, and I was like, please no. Okay, so it does hit?
Mhm.
Okay, and then I roll the damage.
Yeah, you're dealing radiant.
I did 10.
Very well. So you fire that blast from this constellation bow that you've just formed, and it fires across to the Dark Mantle. And as it's about to reach Void Eye Versa, you see these shadows kind of swell up around her, as if they're about to intercept your magic. But the radiant light of your attack actually sends them scattering, and the bolt does actually hit her square in the chest, and so she'll take that 10 damage.
Heck yeah, radiant damage, baby.
Booyah!
Heck
Booyah!
yeah! Feel the power of the light.
Oh my lord. You're so violent here. I thought I was a psychopath.
Shh. It's always the short and
So that
quiet
used your bonus action on your thing.
nice. Okay, so I hit her. And then ooh. I'm going to help Glacy out with this pirate bro here. I'm gonna cast Frostbite on him.
Very well. So that's con save, which he does not succeed on. So roll your damage.
Yes! Yes.
All right. A little bit of frost spreads across his skin. He's still up and kicking, but he's not too happy about that. Anything else, Cyrus? You can still move and stuff.
Okay, is there like an... Oh, he has a disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll, right?
Yeah, that's what
Is that-
frostbite does.
Okay,
Let me actually reflect that.
yeah.
Since you killed the last guy with frostbite, so he didn't have to deal with that. But this guy is still alive, so we'll reflect that on his token.
Okay. So I used my... So I used up my bonus action, right?
And your action. So you've done both
Okay.
now.
Okay,
Changing form is what used your bonus action.
gotcha. And when I changed into it, I still got to shoot off that wicked sick...
Yeah, because
Both
each
of
turn that you're in archer form, you use your bonus action to fire one, but because you're using your bonus action to shift into it, it gives you a free one on that first turn.
That's really nice of it. I really appreciate that.
So they're kind of encompassed in the same bonus action. You shift into it and fire one at the same time. And then every time after, it's just your bonus action will just fire the shot.
Okay, do you want to change my chalice to archer then?
I don't know if I have like a bow or anything. I can look.
Darn, missed opportunity.
I mean, I have a guy getting hit by her.
That works.
And I have a harp, which also has string.
Hey, a harp will work.
Sure, we'll do that.
It's kind of like a bow. Oh, does my concentration on the
No, I have to take the cup off and put the
Gotcha.
font back on.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Thank you, Balcony, for the dono there. That was really nice. Sorry, I've been distracted. I was talking to chat. Okay. Is that the end of your turn then?
Yes, I'm trying to hold myself back from making any more really bad puns. But you know what?
Don't
I'm
hold
gonna
back.
go for it.
Yeah,
I'll go for it. So I'm gonna shout over to Glacy and say, "There, Glacy, I chilled him out for you."
I love it.
Take psychic damage from your own plan.
Glacy looks back and then sort of kind of raises a brow. God, that's cringe.
What do you
Alright.
mean? I chilled him out for you.
Just
So, if that's the end of Iris's turn, yeah,
Yep.
then the unidentified flying object lands.
Oh no.
Smashes down into the ship on the trajectory that Adam altered, and kind of cracks a bit of the boards as it lands with its rather significant weight. And in a puff of steam, you get a good look at what exactly it is.
Oh no.
At first, you thought perhaps maybe it was a knight in shining armor, but then you realize that it more resembles Mr. Yes Sir than your average paladin. Its face and parts are all formed from metal, and they crackle with arcane energy, carved with intricate runes to animate it. It's an auto gnome, but it's one that is far larger than any of the rest of the crew have seen. Even if you guys aren't familiar with them.
Guys, are you seeing this thing?
Oh, turnips!
I am very much aware of what I am seeing.
Oh, turnips, oh, turnips, oh, turnips, that thing is huge!
Oh, alright. Let's give him a name tag.
Giga gnome!
So it smashes down onto the ship and kind of lumbers its way rather slowly over towards Adam. And raises a big mace that it has in its one hand. It's almost actually attached to the hand itself, the mace, built in. And it swings it down at you, Adam. Let's make our roll. You're 13, so 16 will hit you. And that's going to hit you for... that'll hit you for 6 bludgeoning.
Okay, not as bad as I thought. Okay.
And then it's gonna
I'm
it's gonna follow that up with a multi attack.
Oh, no!
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. No.
Oh, no.
As the mace collides with you, it kind of holds the surface of the mace against you, and then you see electricity just arc down its arm into the mace and into you. So it's going to make another attack. Lucky you. You managed to quickly step back before the electricity can reach the end of the mace. Putting just a couple inches between you and the metal of the mace is enough to stop it from zapping you, so you don't take any additional damage.
Ooh,
Fantastic.
ooh.
Oh, hairs on the back of my neck were standing up there for a second.
Dude. Oh.
And that'll be the end of its turn. Which brings us to Glacy.
I have choices. I have...
You have so many choices, dude.
Iris already hit the Pirate Queen, with spells already, yeah?
Mhm.
And I can't cast a spell twice a turn, so if I use a bonus action, then I can't normal cast.
Mhm.
I'm going to launch all three of my scorching a scorching ray to the queen.
Sorry, to who?
to Void Eye.
Okay.
So first hit. Second hit. And third hit. 19, 24, 21. Do they hit?
One moment. Sorry, I was just looking at something else. You have disadvantage on all these. So you gotta roll them all
Oh.
again. Because this guy's within 5 feet of you.
That's a thing?
I'm not aiming for him.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not disadvantage against things within 5 feet of you. It's disadvantage against for ranged attacks while a creature is within 5 feet of you. That's the specific wording of it. The fact that somebody's close to you means that you have a harder time aiming stuff at any target. Because this guy's getting in your way. Now, granted, he has disadvantage too because of Iris. So everybody's got disadvantage around here.
Oh wait, what? I also have disadvantage too?
No. I'm saying this guy because he's hostile. That's the important part. I'm saying that you gave him disadvantage too. So
Oh, everyone's got disadvantage.
yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like typically when a melee person runs in, it's because they're trying to stop people from casting spells, just in general at anybody. The specific rule is when a hostile creature is within 5 feet of you, you have disadvantage on all ranged attacks, including ranged spell attacks.
Oh, okay.
Which is what Scorching Ray is doing. It's firing 3 ranged spell attacks. It's not just the creature that is within 5 feet of you. It's just anybody. That counts for
And I
bows,
can't-
crossbow.
I can't change the spell.
Oh, you can cast something else, yeah, if you want.
Then I
We
get
haven't-
change
we haven't-
my target to Beardy here and Burning
Yeah.
Hand.
Yeah, get the dwarf pirate. Get him.
Yeah, if you had already rolled your disadvantaged ones, I wouldn't have let you change, but it's fine. We're only halfway through it. We haven't done any damage, so it's all good. All right, that's a dex save, right?
Yep.
All right. He fails it, so roll your full damage.
$16.
All right. The blast of flame surrounds him, completely enveloping him and singeing his clothing and burning at his skin, leaving blisters behind. He now looks pretty wounded, though he still stands before you. Anything else?
With that, I move. Oh, I would open an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you would take one if you moved there, but you would have disadvantage on it.
So wait, yes, I would take attack of opportunity there.
Yeah, you'll take an AOP if you move out of his 5-foot range, but he would have disadvantage on it because of Iris.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try and move there. Take the attack.
Roll twice. He is not hitting you because he just rolled 2 3s in a row.
Fair enough.
What an absolute
He's the best pirate.
disaster for him.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you're on his bad eye there.
Yar, my peripheral.
Me depth perception, matey. Not too good. Anything else, Glacy?
Nope, that's all from now.
Very well. Then, lastly, this elven pirate on the far side.
Oh no.
She looks kind of keen, kind of shrewd. She took her time holding onto the side of the ship there, and she was kind of scanning the deck, taking stock of everyone on there. And she kind of calls out to the captain, pointing with one of her daggers at Snacks and goes, "That one's up to something." And then she kicks off the ship and lands right next to him. He's still hunched over the cannon and fiddling with stuff, so he doesn't have time to react as she stabs at him with one of her daggers. So she's gonna roll to hit. She hits him. She slashes him across the back with the dagger.
Oh no, not Snacks!
Just make a new little section for Snacks itself. And she deals him 6 slashing as she slashes him across the back. And then we'll make it. Okay, never mind. All good. And then she sees you kind of, Iris, you kind of like reach to the defense. You ready yourself to take the defense of Snacks. And then she lashes out with her other dagger and makes a multi-attack, changing targets to you for the second one.
Uh-oh.
It's rolling against a 15. A 15 will meet beats. So you're gonna take some damage too.
Oh, I have a question, right?
Yep.
Just, oh, where did that just go? I thought I had a racial or something. Oh, do I have to roll a dex saving throw for this racial to work? Saved by a hair's breadth?
It's when you roll the dex save, basically.
So I have, okay, so this is not going to help me in this situation.
Not in this particular situation, no.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, anytime you're making a dex save, Limsa are like naturally very dexterous, so anytime you're making dex saves, you basically have like a little mini lucky on it, so you get to roll a d4 and add that to whatever you roll.
Oh, okay, so that's how that works.
So anytime, you should help me remember that, because I'll try to remember it, but in case you're making dex saves in the future, we should remember that, because that's pretty useful for you.
Okay, I'll try to remember
just
that.
1 second, I need to go grab something.
Okay.
It'll just be like one minute.
Yeah, no, you good. Snacks, my boy!
Our little boy, no.
Our little boy, Snacks, dude. This chick, step away from Snacks. Step away from the snacks.
These snacks are not for you.
That's right, these snacks are for you, lady.
Yeah, I'm a little tied up with this Giga Nope right now.
Yeah, the Giga Nope, dude. Oh my gosh. Guys, our ship is full of pirates.
All right, I'm back. I was
okay.
rolling damage on you right now.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I already did. It's just sitting there. Perfect. So that is 4 slashing as you take that damage, and then make a con save for me.
4 damage and then con save?
Yeah,
Ooh.
you're making a
Con-
concentration save to keep your spike growth up.
Oh snap! That's right. So do I just roll the?
You roll your normal con save, yeah. But you're trying to beat a 10.
Okay. So that's located at like the top, right?
Yeah,
Top
in that group of 6 saving throws, we're rolling the con one.
Okay. Constitution. This one. I can read.
All right,
Ooh.
so spike growth stays up.
Okay, good.
Yeah, anytime you're concentrating on a spell, if you take damage, you have to roll a concentration save, basically.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because people can knock you out of focusing on spell.
Okay.
So So she wounds Snacks and then slices at you with her dagger and manages to just kind of cut you across the arm a little bit. Just nicks you with the other dagger, and then ends her turn there. Which I think brings us to the end of the turn order. And rolls us all the way back around. But first, at the end of the turn order, we have some things to take care of because I do them at the end of the turn order because I don't want to focus on them later. So at the end of the turn order, the Captain Hathaway, pulls a flintlock pistol from his fleet admiral's jacket and takes aim at this fellow here and fires a shot as he steers the ship.
Yeah, get him,
Blast him.
Captain! Blast
Blast
him!
him.
He manages to hit him, and he deals 6 piercing with this shot to that pirate. So he wounds that pirate, but doesn't manage to kill him. Snacks continues work, so that takes care of your side of the NPCs. And then we roll back around to the top of the turn order, in which we're going to do another layer action. But a bit of a different one this time.
Oh,
So just give me a second.
oh, dude, this chick is lucky I can't turn into a crocodile now. Mm-mm.
Hmm. All right. So up at the top of the deck of the Dark Mantle, Captain Void-Eye Versa takes aim with her arquebus. You see the others as she takes aim at Iris and Snacks. You see the others that are kind of also in that line of fire. Just shoot a nervous glance at the captain. And from that, you estimate that perhaps this might be a rather large blast.
Oh.
So that takes care of the lair action. Which brings us right back to this fellow. Who wants nothing to do with that arquebus and is gonna hop down the deck out of the way to about here, and he's gonna fire a bolt at Adam. He's huddling up against the Giganome Crusader, but he misses you, Adam, and the bolt sails harmlessly off into the Astral Sea.
Fantastic. I love that.
That's about all he can do for this turn, which brings us right to your turn, Adam. You're feeling a bit wounded right now, but there's other things to be focusing on at the moment.
Exactly. I'm going to bonus action, second wind, and then I am going to, well, let me do the second wind first.
Very well.
A whopping 4 points. Heck yeah.
Is that actually a good thing?
No.
It's a little
very
low.
bad.
It's not the worst it could have been. It's not the very worst it could have been, but it's close.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I was hoping for more, but we're
Yeah,
okay. We're
Max
all right.
Max was a 12 for reference.
So I'm going to take a 5-foot step back, which will probably provoke, or is it still within his range since he's a large creature?
It is not going to provoke anything.
Okay, 5-foot step back. I'm going to blast him with an Eldritch Blast, push him 10 feet into that big old ray of angry.
Yes! Get him!
Very well.
Nope.
No.
You don't.
No!
You fire at him, and it just sort of glances off his armor. Doesn't manage to do any solid damage.
I've I've got nothing else. So I guess we're here. I don't know what else to do.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
I've used my bonus actions. I've used my spells.
Mm, this is tough, man.
I can continue my move, can't I?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move here, so that way he would have to get through me to get to Iris if he needs to. I'm
Fair
just going
enough.
to stand between you guys, and I could probably use some healing Iris, but please focus on snacks.
Oh, turnips.
And that's my turn.
Very well. That'll bring us to this lad, Bosun. And he's
No,
going to... This one speaks up. Yells at the other crew member. And she goes, "Like I said, this one's up to no good. I got that one. You take care of the others." And she kind of nods her head towards, upwards towards Glacy. And this pirate just kind of gives a grunt of confirmation and then makes his way up the stairs after Glacy. He's going to swing his hammer at you. And unless you're casting shield, that's going to hit.
No spell slots for shield.
All right, then that'll hit you.
Fair enough.
That'll hit you for 5 bludgeoning.
5 bludgeoning.
And that'll be the end of his turn, which brings us to this fellow, who he's been tasked with something. He's focusing on the captain. I'm gonna make a quick perception to see if he sees Glacy running up behind him, which he does not. So he's gonna continue to fire at the captain, but he misses the captain. Which will bring us to Iris's turn.
Oh, turnips. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to... At Snacks, are you alright?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm almost done, but just need a little bit more time.
Okay, he's almost done. Oh, what's next? That void eye. She's aiming something right at us.
Should we move then?
Oh. Oh, give me a second. I might have an idea. Okay, so this chick, out of character question. This chick here, she's going to give me disadvantage, right?
On any ranged attack rolls, yeah.
Dang it.
Unless you move, she'll get an AOP against you, but it'll just be one single attack
Okay.
with her
I
with her
would.
knife. But it would then
I-
make you not have to take disadvantage on it if you wanted to step back, which you might want to move anyway because you're in a giant laser radius.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I'm reading my spells real quick. Give me 1 sec.
Anything with that 13 on it, that spell save, that wouldn't have any disadvantage involved, even at a close range. Those are the spells that you use up close.
See anything with a what?
Anything that where you click your to hit, like that +5 and stuff. If it says 13 instead there,
Yeah.
like it's a spell save, those are the ones that don't have any disadvantage involved because it's forcing the enemy to make the save, right? So you're not rolling at a disadvantage with those.
Oh,
so-
so stuff like frostbite.
Yeah, so for example, if you wanted to guiding bolt, which is a +5 to hit on this lady, then you would have disadvantage. But if you wanted to frostbite her, then you wouldn't because she's making a con save and there's no disadvantage involved there. So anything that has the spell save, that's the stuff that you use up close, which is why Glacy changed from Scorching Ray to Burning Hands, because that was a save spell and didn't involve disadvantage.
Okay, that's really good to know. That's really good to know. Right?
Yeah. So that's what you use if someone runs up close to you as a spellcaster. You switch over to those so that you can still hit, or you try to hope that maybe you don't get hit if you run away and then use your to hit roll one. There's kind of options that you have there, right?
Okay, so this might actually give me some options. I need to read this though.
And again, just for reference, since you are sort of less experienced with D&D, any creature that has that opportunity attack, like when you're running away from them, they can only do it once until their next turn, right? So if you if they attacked you, they wouldn't be able to attack Snacks if he ran away.
Gotcha.
And likewise, if you told Snacks to run away right now and they attacked him, then they wouldn't be able to attack you. So it's just one AOP in between each of your turns, right?
Right. Okay. Okay.
Also, I'm pretty sure you still have inspiration. Just
Yeah.
so, you know. So you can reroll something.
You haven't used the inspiration yet, so you still got that.
So I was just waiting for like the absolute most dog water roll, right? To
Yeah.
use inspiration. I remembered.
Fair.
Aren't you proud of me, guys?
You remembered?
Yeah.
I remembered. Yay! But I don't think I've had that bad of rolls, right?
Been doing all right, yeah.
Yeah, so.
I just wanted to remind you that you had it if you've forgotten, but it's good that you remember.
Aw. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I remembered.
So what would you like to do then?
I'm really nervous what I have in mind just might not work. So I'm gonna tell Snacks, yes, we gotta move.
Okay. Do you want him to move
Okay.
right now? Because you can move him 10 feet again.
Right? But if I move first, then she has to.
She'll go after you if you move first, yeah?
Okay, so I'm gonna move first so that she tries to hit me first and not
Okay.
Snacks.
Yeah, she swings at you with one of her knives. But with a 7, she doesn't hit you. That used her reaction, so she can't do it again, even if she misses.
Yes! Hurry, Snacks! Are we still in the.
You aren't. He'll have to go a little bit further than you. He'll have to go there.
Okay.
He dives over the cannon and kind of flat down onto his stomach as he dodges. Nella is still kind of mid-swipe at you, and so he manages to get out of the way. And now
Okay,
you're
good,
both
good.
clear of Void Eye versus Aim.
Right? But she's not, right?
Nella the knife, this lady here is not. No.
Okay. But I
I
still.
forgot to give her name. That way you know what to refer to. Now you have a name for her.
Okay, so. my wild scheme, guys. I'm thinking about casting Moonbeam on Void Eye. Or somebody. Somebody needs a Moonbeam to the face.
I think that Void Eye could use a moonbeam to the face, or this Giga Gnome.
I was
I'm just
also
saying.
I was also thinking the Giga Gnome too, because Giga Gnome is a Giga problem right now. Sorry, not sorry.
I just feel like he's the big distraction bot. I feel like he's not going to be able to do too much to us, and we need to focus on Void Eye. Because look what she's able to do. She's got a big laser beam on the table.
Right? So it's either do I go after Giga Problem or Void Eye with this Moonbeam? That's what I'm not sure about. Ooh.
If you're asking for a vote, I say Void Eye.
Void Eye?
What do you say, Lacey?
Thinking.
Right? Because then if we can take Void Eye... Wait, does my Moonbeam do Radiant? Or
Yeah.
what? Yes! Okay, it does do Radiant. And remember, that weird shadowy thing happened with Void Eye, but they couldn't do it, like little shadowy thingies. But I still was able to hit her, because I guess maybe Radiant damage is effective against her. So if we could take Void Eye out of the picture so that she can't, like, hyper beam us, right? That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Right. Take the Pokemon out of the fight. We're following. We got this.
Yeah, see?
Does Bolson still have the disadvantage or no?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay. Let me double check my... Okay. So yeah, do you guys think I could use Moonbeam on Void Eye?
I would give it a shot because I'm actually going to inform you that how I'm going to do it, but I'm basically going to cast a Radiant spell come my turn.
Okay.
Also, Iris, you do have your Archer form still.
Yeah. Do I
and
have...
that's so
Oh.
on your turn you don't have to use it, but you can use your bonus action to just fire that attack.
Right? I can use it, but I think I'm gonna use Moonbeam, and then I'm probably gonna heal
Yeah, up to you.
Autumn.
I just
Yeah,
want to remind
with...
you that it's still up.
Wait, where is it? Oh shit.
Healing
Wait.
word.
Healing word?
That would work with
Wait.
the bonus action, but they're both leveled spells. Moonbeam
Yeah.
and that are
Dang
both
it.
leveled spells. So
Hit Void Eye. Hit
You
Void
could-
Eye. If you're gonna
well,
do something, hit her.
if you
Okay.
want to heal and hit Void Eye in the same turn, you can. You just have to do a different thing.
Okay. I still got potions on me, right? I got 2
You do.
potions on me. How can I give Adam one of these potions?
You can use an action to just unstop her and hold it up, and he'll drink it. You can administer it to him on your turn.
Right? So, but that uses an action, right?
Yeah, and in that case, you could also just use your action to do other things.
Okay. Oh
Uh,
no.
like cure wounds and stuff like that would use an action as well. So
Okay, so I'm gonna hold off on the Moonbeam for now. I'm gonna use the bonus action on... There's too many problems, guys!
the bonus
Like-
action to what? Heal?
I was gonna use my Archer wait, do I have a bonus action heal? Oh my gosh.
You do have a bonus action heal, and you also have action heal. So it's kind of, you have options there.
Okay.
But of course, if you use the Archer form, then you would have to use the action to heal. But you are already within 5 feet of Adam, so if you wanted to heal Adam, you can action heal, yeah.
Okay. Ah!
You got a lot of options. The
I do have a lot of options.
the Circle Stars Druid is the plethora of options class subclass.
I'm feeling it, and I'm just trying to make sure I make the best.
It means that
Action.
they're a very adaptable subclass, which makes them a ton of fun to play. But it does sometimes hit you where you have a bunch of things to do, and they all seem like good options, so you don't know what to do.
Right? I'm feeling it, guys.
Ultimately,
Iris,
you just have to pick one.
What's up?
If I might make a suggestion.
Yeah.
I've still got some staying power.
Okay.
If you can deal damage to the bad guys, I would again vote for you to deal damage to the bad guys.
All right.
I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's your character. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that I can still withstand a little bit, and I have some pocket heals also. So
Okay.
we might be okay. I don't know how hard
Yeah,
this
see,
Giganome is gonna smack me again.
I know. See, that's what I'm worried about. Is Giganome's gonna lay some giga hurt.
But
But
he's got to get through me to get to you. Let's put it
Okay.
that way.
All right.
And
So
with that big laser beam on the table, I still think that Void Eye is a bigger threat.
Yeah.
Again, it's your call. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh,
Since
no.
we could probably communicate this since we're side by side. It's like,
Yeah, of course.
Iris, what are you doing? Just hit the lady. She's mean. She's angry. Hit the lady.
Okay, I'll hit the lady. Okay, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam. Can I actually hit her still? Right? Oh wait, that's 120 foot range. Oh yeah, I can hit this chick. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on Void Eye Versa.
Very well. Let me grab the Moonbeam token. So, from the very stars themselves, a light descends, like a giant spotlight down on Void Eye Versa. Those same shadows swell up around her. This time, as you're kind of watching, you get a better look at it. They seem to almost billow out of her eye, her one eye, and begin to surround her to defend her. But as the radiant light slams down into her in this spotlight, it blows away all of those shadows and singes at her skin. You actually kind of hear her let out a bit of a screech as it hits her. So I think. Does it trigger on her turn? I think so. I just wanted to double check that. I think she takes the damage on her turn.
Okay.
Yeah, she makes the save on her turn at the very top of her turn.
Okay, so at least we got some damage going on her, and then that's a Constitution or
Yeah,
a
she'll-
concentration spell, so that gets rid
Yes.
of my. I'll go ahead and dispel my spikes, right?
Yeah, as you cast the new one, they just go away.
Okay.
All right. So that's your action.
Right. And then with my bonus action, I can still fire the archer bolt, right? The archer.
Yeah, if that's your bonus action, you can. Because the Starry Form Archer thing isn't a spell at all. It's just something that you can naturally do. So it doesn't factor into the whole level spells and cantrips thing.
Oh yeah. Huh. Okay.
It's just its own thing, so it doesn't have to worry about that. So you could cast a
Oh.
leveled spell action and Starry Form bonus action because it's not a spell.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah, who you aiming in at?
That's the question because there's a lot of.
I mean, everybody's got to die, so I don't think there's any bad option.
That's true.
Unless you plan on taking Giganome Crusader, Null of the Knife, and Bosun to Galahad's Era with you. So people gotta go.
People gotta go. All right, Nell is a problem because she hurt poor Snacks, and that's not okay. So I'm going to fire my dazzling starry archer bolt at Nella.
Very well. Go for it.
Yeah, okay.
Roll to hit.
Oh snap, where is it? Actions, and then it's this. No, I refuse.
You could inspiration it.
Right, I can use my inspiration. So how do I
Yeah.
do that?
It just lets you re-roll, so you just roll again.
Okay, please don't be dog water. Ah! That's not as bad.
It's higher.
I
It's
think.
higher. The 13 does hit.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, and then I roll the damage. Bam.
All right. The bolt of radiant light slams into Nella the knife and kind of sends her stumbling back a couple steps. She's still alive, but she's got burns from the radiant light across her face now. Doesn't look too pleased about that.
That's for hitting snacks.
You do still technically have movement, Iris, but you can end your turn there if you don't want to move.
I'm pretty good where I'm at.
Very well. Next act is the Giganome Crusader.
Ooh.
Come at me,
Who's
big boy.
it swivels its head completely around to face this fellow here. And says in this kind of booming, very robotic voice, just goes, "Focus on your task. I shall handle this one," and then swivels its head really rapidly towards you, Adam, and you see its eyes focus in on you.
How do you not break your own neck doing that?
And so as he says that, he's gonna actually use his bonus action to grant this dude right here half his movement right now. So this fellow is gonna move 15 feet up here. And then he's gonna turn back towards you, Adam. And he's going to first try to smash you. Well, actually, he's just going to try to smash you with the mace. He can't multi-attack if he issues orders. But he's going to hit
Good,
you
issue me
regardless.
orders.
he's gonna hit you with a 17 for another 6 bludgeoning.
Okay. Okay, I'm still good. I'm not great, I'm still good.
And that's all he can do. Which will bring us to Lacey's turn.
Well, I'm going to take the attack of opportunity to back up to get away from disadvantage casting.
Yeah, he swings at you. He will hit you.
How much?
He will hit you for 4 bludgeoning. Not a very good roll.
All right.
But now you're free
But
to
no-
do what you want.
Ooh.
I raise my spell book up as a ready scorching ray, but instead of a fire, a radiant light comes from it as I change the damage type of the spell from fire to radiant.
Does it? I've never combined those two before. Does it do them all 3?
It says a spell, and the spell is 3 hits.
Then yeah, I would do all 3. Who are you aiming at? What are the 3 targets?
All 3 are hitting Void Eye.
Very well. Roll
So,
it.
first hit. Damn it. Second hit. Better. Third hit.
All 3 of them hit.
Awesome. First
Yes.
damage. Second damage.
Ooh.
And third. 29 damage slammed into her.
Ooh.
All right. She lets out another screech as the magic switches to radiant and blasts right through the shadows that try to form. And so she takes the full brunt of the blast and does not look particularly happy about that. Though she's still alive.
Dang, this girl has a lot of health.
She's the stage hazard.
She shouldn't say that. Oh no.
Is that all, Gracie?
That's all I can do, yes.
Very well. That will bring us to Nella the Knife, who is going to decide between having to run through you guys, which is probably not good, versus retreating. So she's going to back up here. And as she kind of climbs up the side of that railing there, you see her kind of turn and notice that the spikes are gone. And then she kind of sees that partially damaged grate, and she's actually going to move the rest of her movement toward it. She's got like 5 to go there. But actually, that was not a dash, so she'll spend the rest of her turn bashing at the wood there, and she manages to chip off some chunks,
Oh no.
and then she'll end her turn. So at the end of the turn order, the cannon that Void Eye was firing is going to go off. But since it's her turn, technically, I'll let you roll that. We'll roll her save for Moonbeam.
Yeah.
She fails it, so she's going to take the full damage, so roll your 2d10, I think it is.
Yeah, 2d10.
Yeah, roll, and we'll deal her the full damage.
Oh, hits her for a 10.
All right, she lets out another screech and is now even further damaged. And so Moonbeam stays there because it's your concentration spell.
Yeah.
So after that was the top of her turn. After that, the arquebus finishes charging and fires off a massive beam that arcs across the entire deck. And it singes at the wood and causes these burns across it that spread kind of like little veins across the deck. If you've ever seen scars of someone who gets hit by lightning, sort of like that. But everybody managed to duck out of the way in time. And so it just arcs across the deck. It doesn't actually destroy parts of the ship, as again, they're not trying to blow up your ship. They're trying to murder you all.
Great.
This is her anti-personnel cannon. And so the beam fires. And then she will. Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
Accidentally deleted it. That's better. It was this big. Oops, sorry, not that big. This big. Let's go over here and do this here.
Hey, that's not cool.
She'll line up another shot. And that'll be end of her turn. which will roll us back around to this fellow down here, who's been given orders by the Giganome, or reminded of his orders by the Giganome. He's going to take aim at the captain, fire a crossbow bolt.
Oh no.
We're just going to hit the captain for another 5 piercing. So another bolt lodges in him, but the captain is a rather hardy fellow, so he's still alive. That'll be the end of that fellow's turn, which will bring us to Adam's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action healing light on Glacy for 2 die. So
Okay.
1. Oh damn. Oh, there you go. You get 2 hit points. My dice love me.
Oh no!
I hate this.
Absolutely
hate it.
brutal. Wow.
That is brutal. No.
Well, Glacy, you have 2 more hit points than what you had last turn. And then I'm going to lift up my goggles as my eyes glow bright. And as I start to lift them up, I basically say to Snacks and Iris, it's like, guys, just duck down just a little bit. And I'm going to fire a guiding bolt at Void Eye.
Very well. That'll hit.
22. Let's go.
Let's
All
go.
right. All right, 46 radiant. 46 radiant. Let's go. 11.
Oh.
All right. 11 is good. 11 is good. Not bad. Not bad.
Oh, is that a disadvantage? That's a disadvantage because he's
True, it is at disadvantage. You're right. Thanks for being honest and pointing that out. I would have forgotten.
No problem.
Oh.
I'll roll the attack again. My bad.
Oh no.
16.
16 still hits. So we'll just
Okay.
keep your original damage.
Okay, that's fine, but still good hit. Okay, okay. As long as I'm playing lawful good, but I feel like I don't want to lie either. So all right,
No,
so
no.
I hit
Being
her
honest is
with
always the
11
best.
points of
So
radiant.
I always appreciate when players do that. Because I forget things sometimes, so it's good to have everybody helping out.
Yeah.
I'm not your enemy. I'm just the narrator.
Fair enough. I appreciate that. But that's all that I've got there.
Oh man.
I'm sorry I couldn't heal you for more Glacy. I'm so sorry.
That's
All right.
fine.
At the end of your turn, Void Eye gets smashed with that extra radiant light, and now she's kind of covered in burns. Combine that with the fact that Iris has placed a moonbeam on top of her, that is just going to keep hurting her. She's kind of like half out of a hatch, like at the top of a tank, if you can imagine something like that.
Yeah.
She's got nowhere else to run, so she's actually going to use her reaction at the end of Adam's turn to just duck back down inside the hatch, and so this goes away.
Yes.
Yes!
As Void Eye does not want to take any more of that radiant damage, so she's going to leave the battlefield.
Yes.
So that's the end of Adam's turn, which brings us to the bosun, who has been given orders. His orders are chase down that pesky wizard, and so he's gonna follow through, attempt to bash at Glacy. But he rolls an 8, so he misses.
Whew.
Which brings us to this fella, who also has his orders, and he's gonna fire away at Captain Hathaway, who is now looking decently injured, but still alive. He's got a couple of crossbow bolts sticking out of him, blood kind of trickling down his admiral's jacket. All right, that's another hit against Captain Hathaway.
No, not the captain.
This time for 4 piercing. This one kind of just nicks him in the shoulder. Doesn't do too much damage, but he's still not looking too healthy. But he'll persevere nonetheless. He's got to steer this ship. He's got to be ready for Snacks to finish. Which brings us to Iris's turn.
Everybody's hurting. Oh no.
Lots of people are hurting, but just at the very beginning, you can talk to Snacks for free without using anything. So,
Okay.
is there something you want him to do?
Okay. Snacks, hurry, hurry! You've got to finish that thing.
Yeah, he huddles back up to the cannon and, yeah, I'm almost done. Just a little bit longer. Hold out a little longer.
Ooh. Everybody's hurting, and this chick be causing problems. Ah. Okay.
She can't get to what's below deck.
Oh no.
But Glacey's hurting. I'm hurting. I don't know if I can take another hit from the Giga Gnome, and I don't know if Glacey can take another hit from the Bosun.
I can take a little bit more.
You can?
How much is a little bit more, Glacey?
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2 shots.
I allow you guys, if you do want to out of character say how much health you have, I don't mind that. Some players prefer to just like keep it in character and just describe it vaguely, but if you guys really do want to say your health values, I don't have an issue with it.
I have
Okay.
about 12.
Because technically you guys could be going into each other's character sheets and looking at it anyway, so it's not like it's hidden.
You know, I didn't think about that.
If Glacey's at 12, I'm at 7 out of 25.
Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you need some healing.
Very well. Iris, it's your turn, so what would you like to do?
Okay. Okay. I'm bad with numbers, right, guys? So I can't actually tell which one would heal more. Healing word or cure wounds?
Cure Wounds heals more on average. It's not guaranteed to heal more, but on average it heals more, and that's because it has the limit that you have to be able to touch the person.
Ah.
Healing Word is a little bit weaker, but you can do it at a distance. So you could heal Glacey with Healing Word, and you could heal Adam if you wanted to with it. But you couldn't heal Glacey with Cure Wounds because you have to touch, unless you ran all the way up there.
Okay, yeah.
So that's the difference between them. One's an action, one's a bonus action. So the bonus action distance one heals a little bit less on average to balance it.
Okay. Okay, but I can't use both because they're both leveled.
Correct.
Wow. Yeah, I remember now, guys. I remembered.
You're getting it, yeah.
Yay! Okay. I'm really worried that Nella's gonna get into the captain's quarters. I'm really worried that she's gonna skadoodle on into the captain's quarters. But I am going to... Wait, how much does that heal? That potion we got, how much does that heal?
I think do you have them in your inventory? Just
I don't
No.
think I added them in. I
okay,
know we...
then for starters, I'll do that. I think you have 2 of them, so just to take care of that, I'll do it. If you
Yeah.
ever do, just for reference in the future, if you're using D&D Beyond, if you do have a potion of healing, you can just open your inventory and add them yourself. You don't actually need the DM to do it, but I'll do it for you.
Oh, I didn't know that we could do that. My bad. Okay.
Okay, so they should be in your inventory now. You might have to refresh. But
Okay.
your standard healing potion at the base level is 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2? Is that a lot?
It's comparable to healing word, essentially.
Okay. Okay, so
Because
it's
your
not...
healing word, if you use it at like a second level, would be 2d4 plus 3. So it's comparable to a second level healing word. So it's a bit stronger than your base level healing word.
Oh, so it would be... Okay. I'm formulating a plan. There's a lot going on. So that would... If I were to administer the potion on Adam, that would
That'd
take
be-
up an...
That'd be your action, and then you still
My
have a bonus
action.
action.
I still have a bonus action, and that
And it's
doesn't
not a
use
spell.
up. And it doesn't use up a spell.
Correct. Yeah, you're on the right track.
Okay.
Is that what you'd like to do?
I think that's a good idea. I think this is a good idea.
Your party can add if they want to.
Yeah.
Strategize
if you
with you.
guys can- Yeah. Strategy, guys. Should I heal? Should I use the potion on Adam? I think.
Well, what are you going to do after? What are you going to use as your bonus action?
Right? Because I'm not. Oh yeah. If I use it as an action.
Hold on, doesn't your spectral bow, isn't that a bonus action?
It is.
Yeah.
So
So you can give me the potion if that's what you want to do, and then
Yep.
shoot her with the bow. Keep her
Yeah.
from going down into the hole.
Yeah.
you could also
Keep her
use the
out of-
bonus action to heal someone else as well, but so
Yes,
it's really up
yes,
to you. Yeah.
You could do that also. You could heal myself with the potion, and then healing word Glacy.
Yeah, again, stars druids, they have the damage and heal on the same turn, or double heal, or you kind of have those options, right? So
Yeah, because you guys are looking really rough, so you know.
really up to you.
Okay, so first I'm
I
gonna
don't
use.
think either are bad choices.
Right.
So it's just what you
Just-
prefer.
Because right now Glacy's like technically surrounded, even though the other two are kind of on
focusing
Captain
on their own
Hathaway,
thing. Yeah, they've
Yeah,
been
they-
focused on him.
right? But if I can alleviate some of Glacy's wounds, I don't know. That sounds like a good idea to me. But for right now, I'm going to turn to Adam, get that potion out, uncork it and say, "Here, Adam. I knew these would come in handy."
I open wide and get ready to receive the potion.
You just kind of like toss your head back a bit and let it dump it over your face. like the Gatorade at the end of a sports game.
yeah, like when I dump it on the coach. Yeah, just pour it in my mouth. Ah.
I can stand on my tiptoes to do it.
So you can roll that if you want, Iris, or Adam can do it. An easy way to do it, since I don't think D&D Beyond has a roller, you can just I can do it too if you want. You just type /roll in Roll20 and then space and then 2d4 plus 2. That'll roll it for you.
Okay.
Iris,
Roll.
my dice have hated me, so you please roll it, please.
Don't jinx me, man. I'm scared. Okay, so I roll roll
/roll and then space and then 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Okay.
And then enter. That'll roll it. So 5 total.
What the heck is that? Is that a 1 in there?
That is a 1 in there.
Adam, you jinxed me!
I didn't know. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. My bad, guys. I'm just gonna.
I mean,
Adam, you jinxed.
No, you poured it on my face, and only like part of it went in my mouth, and the rest just down my shirt.
5 isn't terrible.
5 isn't terrible.
It's still an extra 5, huh?
It's true. 5 isn't terrible, Adam. I still got to heal you.
So, you heal Adam for a little bit, but maybe that Gatorade tactic splashes a little bit too much on the deck, so he doesn't heal. He doesn't heal all the way. And then what do you use with your bonus action?
Okay, so for my bonus action, I can either tell Nella to shove off, right?
You could.
Hey, quit that. Or I could heal Glacy. Glacy, how
You
much health?
you could technically
Oh.
also heal Adam again.
I could.
just to be fair, you could.
I have 12 HP still, so.
So do you think you're good? Or do you need me to heal you?
I am 12 of 26.
12 and 26.
I'm now at 12 of 25. I think I'm okay now.
You're okay now.
Yes.
Okay. If you guys say you're okay, I might save the healing maybe for my next turn,
Yeah,
just in
that's fine.
case one of you guys get wrecked more.
Sounds
See-
like a plan.
Do you want to Starry Archer, Nella?
I'm gonna Starry Archer Nella, baby. I'm gonna pull back that bowstring and shout at her, "Hey, get away from there!"
Take the shot.
Okay, where is it?
It's not in your bonus action.
It's right there. I found it. Bonus action. Come on, come on, come on.
16 hits.
Yeah, 16, baby. Alright, and then 1d8 plus 3. Why? No.
All right. Let me double check what is her health even at. That will actually do it. She was pretty wounded already.
Yes!
So your bolt slams her in the back as she was trying to bash open that grate there, and just kind of knocks her clean over, covering her back in burns, and she falls limp.
Yeah, way to go.
So if that's the end of your turn, Iris, unless you're moving.
No. I think my position is pretty good. So I can still, like, use a touch healing spell on Adam just in case. And I'm still in range of Glacy if I need to heal Glacy. What about the captain, though? 40? I think I could still heal the captain if I need to.
Yeah, and you'd be
Right?
doing it on your turn, so you could always move if you needed to as well.
Yeah, okay. I'm good where I'm at.
Very well. Then that'll bring us to the Giga Gnome, who will just continue to swing away at Adam, because that's the target in front of him, and he is a robotic kind of fellow. So first with the mace. Doesn't have any orders to give, so he'll swing with the mace and hit you. Or, oof, that was a terrible roll. Let me double check. What's your modifier? That'll hit you for 5 bludgeoning.
Oof.
Okay, I'm all right.
Then he's going to try to shock you with the second attack.
Oh, no.
Don't like that one. No.
Oh, that was
this-
what I was worried about.
This time he's going to hit you. So as that charge arcs down his arm into the mace, it strikes you right in the chest and sends a jolt through your body that will deal... it'll deal another 5 lightning damage. Not great rolls all around. But still some decent damage from the two of them.
Like my shirt is like singed, and I'm like,
Exactly,
I
yeah.
cough out like a little puff of smoke, like oh, that sucks. Oh no.
That's all he can do, so he'll end his turn and bring us right to Glacy.
Well, Beardy, I'm going to cast Shocking Grass at Bosun.
Very well.
20!
Alright, roll your full damage.
Just roll max damage?
No, it's a 20, so roll the crit.
Eight.
Get him.
Alright. 8 damage. As the lightning spreads through his body, you kind of see him jolt and shudder, and then he begins to foam at the mouth, and it spatters across his beard, and then he just collapses onto the deck, still twitching for a few seconds, and then falling still.
Yes.
Yes! Another pirate down.
Anything else, Glacy?
Now that I am a little more, now that the body's out of the way, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Or, excuse me, I'm gonna move right there again. And that's all I can do for now, because I can't do any other actions.
Very well. That would bring us to Nell of the Knife, but she's had a rough day.
She did.
So that'll bring us back to the end of the turn order, which will bring us to Captain Hathaway, who has finished reloading his flintlock pistol with one hand, which is why he didn't take a turn last round. And he's gonna level it at this fellow who's hit him with a few bolts, and he's just gonna shoot him with the pistol. And he's going to get a natural 20.
Oh, snap, Captain!
Go, Captain, go!
Go, Captain, go!
So he just levels his flintlock pistol and just blows a hole clean in that guy's head, and just takes him out in a single shot. He kind of straightens his jack a little bit. Right then, that's better.
Yeah, Captain!
Which will roll us back around to the top of the turn order to this fellow, who, while the captain is distracted, is going to take another shot at him.
No, Captain!
But he misses. And with that, as we roll back around to Adam, as the tides of combat have begun to turn in your favor, what are you going to do, Adam?
I am going to cry just a little bit. Let's see. I have 2 hit points. Let's see. I'm going to. Should I use?
I can heal you next turn. Cause
That's good, because I think I'm going to Sacred Flame the Giganope. He needs to make a Dexterity saving throw of 13, please.
He fails it.
He'll take a whopping 4 radiant damage.
All right. With that, as he takes that magical damage, you see his eyes kind of flash for a second. They were red, but as he takes that damage, he's going to use his reaction immediately to have his eyes suddenly flash to this this bright white, the same color as radiant damage that you just dealt to him. And then you see his armor kind of begin to shift and move as he robotically announces, "Anti-magic protocol activated, pattern radiant." As he gains resistance to radiant damage.
Now you done it.
What? How was I supposed to know? I had no idea.
It's still your fault.
It is. It is my fault. I'm not going to disown that. I totally did that.
oh no.
So it's still technically Adam's turn.
I don't have anything else to do unless, let's see. Do I have any bonus actions? What are my bonus actions? I don't. I could do another healing light, but I want to kind of save that in case Glacy needs it. So that's gonna be my turn.
All right, then that brings us straight past the bosun and the northern border. So that'll bring us right to Iris's turn. Iris, on your turn, Snack says, "Almost done, almost done. Just a little longer."
Ooh, I don't know how much longer we have, Snacks.
He nods and continues to work. Kind of see sweat dripping down his brow.
Okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath and tell him, "You've got this, Snacks. I believe in you."
So it's your turn, Iris.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn my attention towards Adam, as I can see he's not looking so good. And I'm going to Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm thinking about casting a second level Cure Wounds on Adam since, boy, you only got 2 HP left. Right?
That is correct. I'm on 2 legs with 2 HP. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, so second level Cure Wounds on Adam. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's have some good rolls.
9 is pretty good.
Yes. Take 9 HP. So I'm gonna put my hands on Adam and say,
Thank you.
I got you. Okay.
Anything else?
And then, okay, and I still have my archer
Mhm.
thing. And now I can turn my attention to the Giga Gnome.
Just to be clear,
Oh, wait.
your archer does do radiant damage.
Radiant. Dang
And
it, you're
he
right.
did just gain resistance to radiant damage,
I
which
didn't mean to do that.
which would
I know.
that would for reference have any damage he took in that type.
Dang it. Okay. Oh, and I don't have a bonus action.
You could
And
fire it
any-
at somebody else. I'm just saying
Yeah.
the Giga Gnome does have resistance.
Right? So, yeah, I was thinking if not Giga Gnome, probably this problem right here.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
I'm gonna remember that the Giga Gnome has radiant resistance, and I'm gonna fire at this border right here.
Rolled it.
Okay, it was 11.
An 11 does hit.
Yes. Get got, son. Psych. Okay. Take 4 damage, son.
You burn at the edges of his fish suit with your radiant light, but he's still standing. Any movement at all, Iris, or ending your turn?
I'm gonna stand right there next to Adam and Snacks. I'm good.
Very well. That'll bring us to the Giga Gnome, now in his radiant form.
His radiant form.
Uh, he's just gonna swing away. He's got no orders to issue. Everybody knows theirs, or is dead. So he's just gonna swing away at Adam first with the mace. He misses with the mace, but he's still gonna activate the shock. But
Okay.
actually, as it begins to glow, it does not arc with electricity. It arcs with radiant light.
Uh-oh.
So if this hits you, it'll deal radiant instead of lightning, but that doesn't particularly matter that much. The second one's gonna hit you. So you're going to take. You're gonna take 4 radiant damage. Not bad.
Okay. All right, good. At least the mace didn't hit me. That could have been worse.
And then he's going to kind of look past you and see. He's a bit slow on the uptake, but he's had enough rounds now. He sees what Snacks is doing, and he's going to kind of pivot. So that he can face all of you. And that'll end his turn, which brings us to Glacy. You're up on the high deck with one of the pirate boarders and the captain, but there's still the Giga Gnome down on the deck. What do you do, Glacy?
I do, since it's radiant resistant, I am going to cast Firebolt simply at the Giga Gnome.
Oh,
Come on, roll the hit, roll the hit, roll the hit, roll it.
a 10 to hit does not hit.
No.
Listen here, you fucking piece of shit, D20. Anyway, But I do move forward to engage the border.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of, as you run up to him, he turns towards you. He's not going to shoot at Captain Hathaway while you're standing right in front of him.
Come at me, bro.
So, if that's the end of your turn, Glacy, then we roll
That's
back
all I
around.
got.
We roll back around past Captain Hathaway, who is reloading his pistol. So he'll spend the turn doing that. Snacks will continue to work on the cannon. He is almost done. Just needs a little bit longer.
Ooh.
And that will bring us to, well, that'll bring us to this fellow. Who, he's actually going to drop his crossbow on the ground and yank out a sword, a short sword from his waist. And just attempt to stab you with it, Gracie.
Come on!
He rolls an 8, so he misses, and that'll be the end of his turn.
Whew.
Which brings us to Adam. The Giganome is pivoted around so that it has access to all the targets it could possibly want. What do you do, Adam?
I look to Iris. I tell Iris, if I go down, I'm going to trust you to get that egg where it needs to go.
Don't say that, Adam.
And I'm going to step over here, provoking an attack of opportunity.
All right.
Adam, no!
He rolled a 6, which misses you.
Fantastic. I'm going to Eldritch Blast him and knock him off our ship.
Okay.
But a 10 doesn't hit.
10 does not hit him.
No!
Ah!
Glances off of his armor plating.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast. Let's see. Do I want to? Oh crap! Expeditious Retreat. So it allows me to move at an incredible pace when I cast a spell, and then as a bonus action on each of my turns until the spell ends, I can take the dash action. So.
Okay.
I can do that, correct? Since the Eldritch Blast is at will, and this is a leveled spell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, and I'm going to take the dash action, and I'm going to move here.
Very well.
And that's going to end my turn.
Okay. Then that will pass us to Iris. Iris, for reference, just, well, for everybody's sake, the Giganome, large and rather sturdy looking, though it does still have that damage, that little bit of damage that you've done while it's still on the deck, and the damage that was done to it while it was flying through the air as well. So it does have kind of some cracked metal bits and some sparks shooting out from some areas. It's not completely undamaged.
Okay. Well, let me think. Wait. Hold on. I have an idea. Psych. Okay, never mind. Cannot use that idea. What does Frostbite do again?
It's a save, and it gives him disadvantage on his next attack roll.
That's... I think giving him a disadvantage sounds like a good idea, guys. Right? Give him a little...
That sounds fantastic. Yes,
That sounds-
I like that.
And it's also a
Yeah.
save spell, so you won't get a disadvantage on using it on him because he's close to you, right?
Yes! Yes! I was about to just ask that.
Yes. So
I can
that's
use-
him making a save, right? On?
Right. That, and I still have my bonus action archer bit.
True. But you do have a person within 5 feet, so you will have disadvantage on it, but you might as well use it if it's free, right? Unless you want to do
Right.
something else with your bonus action.
I mean,
He fails his save. So roll your
he
damage.
does. Okay. No. At least it's something.
Right, and at least now he's probably not going to be resistant to
Um,
radiant damage.
So he kind of starts to frost over across some of his components, and then with that same robotic voice announces anti-magic protocol activated, pattern cold, and his eyes flash blue now.
Okay. So now he's not resistant to radiant.
He's not, no.
Okay. Okay, how much? Oh my gosh. Okay, and now he's resistant to cold.
Hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. I have like free guiding bolts, right?
You do.
Okay, that's good to know.
But you used your action on frostbite, so
Oh, yeah, that's right.
you couldn't use them this turn, but you do have them. They're a high damage spell, so you should try to use them when you can.
Oh no, totally forgot about guiding bolt.
That's fine.
Whoops. Is it? Okay, I'm really worried. Even though I got this disadvantage on thinking, I could also take a swing at him with my scimitar, right? But I don't think I'll do a lot of damage with it. That's my problem.
I would like to add he's using his reaction.
Wait, he is?
He just did.
Okay, so he just did.
He can't AOP you.
He can what?
He can't hit you with an attack of opportunity.
So you can back up. You can back up a little bit and hit him from a range, and he won't get a chance to hit you.
Oh, snap!
Yeah, all you need to do is take one step away from him, and you can do it without disadvantage.
Right? But if I hit him again, he'll become resistant to radiant damage again, right, guys?
Potentially.
So, right?
But you need to do
so-
damage to him at some point. But it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Adam, do you have anything other than radiant damage you can do to him?
I do. I have force damage that I can do with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay, that's what I was worried about. If I hit him with this, and then he, is like, Lamau, now no one else can hit me with radiant damage. Ho, ho, ho.
I need the robot to say Lamau.
Lamau,
Lord.
get good.
Okay, good.
You missed, scrub. He's pretending.
It's the Giga Chad Crusader. He's not a Giga Gnome anymore.
He's a Giga Chad. Oh gosh. Okay, so he can't hit me, so I am going to take that step back. Right?
Hmm?
And I am going to pull my sparkly bowstring back and take a shot at him.
Go for it.
Okay, right there. Hit him. Why?
9 is not bad. A 9 to hit. Sorry, then that is bad. 9's not bad for damage, but it's not good for hitting. So
No.
it misses.
Did we use the inspiration yet, or no?
We did.
We did. Oh yeah, I should get rid of that. We
We
already
used
used
it.
the
My bad.
inspiration.
We used it on Nella.
Sorry, I had to put Nell in place.
Anything else, Iris?
I think that's all I got, guys.
Very well. Then that'll bring us to the. Oops, sorry. That'll bring us to
Sorry,
the Giganome Crusader. He is going to make one attack against Adam and one attack against Snacks, but the order does not really matter. So, Adam, pick a number between 1 and 2.
Oh,
I will take odds, sir.
Okay, so if I roll a 1, then he's gonna attack you. All right, he's gonna go for Snacks first.
Not snacks, no!
So Snacks will take the bludgeoning damage, and you'll take the cold. But he's gonna have disadvantage on the first one, right? So
Yeah.
he's gonna have disadvantage on the one against Snacks. So he misses Snacks, and then as he follows through with his mace, you see frost go down his arm, and he's going to also miss Adam.
Oh, thank goodness! Whoa!
Which brings us to Glacier.
Oh, what to do? I could turn on the Giganome, but I'm also properly engaged here. To get rid of the last straggling motherfucker, I wish to do a shocking grasp.
All right, go for it.
23.
That'll hit.
And the
Yes.
damage. Damn it.
No.
All right, you zap him. It's not quite enough to kill him, but he's pretty badly damaged. You can see burns all across his fish suit now. It's kind of jolting and juddering with the electricity. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Very well. Then that'll bring us back to actually Captain Hathaway, who's finished reloading. He's gonna try and take care of this guy for you. All right, Captain Hathaway, let's see what you got.
Get him, Captain.
These
He's
guys
the
don't
real
have
MVP.
they don't have too high of an AC, so this is a good chance of that. All right, he hits.
Oh, yes.
Okay, go for it, Hathaway. You got this.
Yeah, Captain.
He deals 6 piercing, which is actually enough to kill that one.
Oh, my gosh.
The captain asked us earlier. He's like, "You guys can handle yourselves in a fight, right?" Yeah, absolutely. And here
Yeah.
he is. He's taking out guys left and right, and we're struggling.
Pow, pow.
He gives a nod to you, Glacy, and goes, "That should free up your hands a tad, Miss Glacy. Take care of our big fellow over there."
Glacy gives a 2-finger salute.
So that'll skip his turn because he's dead and bring us right to Adam.
All right, so let's see what I can do here. I think I'm going to bonus action dash since I have expeditious retreat going up. And I just need to give myself enough distance between myself and the Giganome to hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Indeed.
Can I move to here or here by chance?
He's used up his reactions, so you're good.
Ooh.
I want to move over here, and I'm going to try to hit him with an Eldritch Blast, please and thank you.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Okay, I run my fingers over the Eldritch runes on my goggles, and I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast. No! You dirty...
Oh,
no!
no! No!
That's balls.
No, bro, no!
Oh, no.
Where's Chad at? You guys need some gifted inspiration.
Oh, right? Oh, it's horrible. It's a 1.
It it glances off his armor and reflects almost right back at your head, Adam, and you have to duck to avoid it.
It's a good thing I'm behind the stairs. I ducked down. No.
No!
The dice hate me. They hate me tonight.
They're not
Yeah, you
happy.
do. Okay. so
Anything
I
else,
had to
Adam?
put-
No, I I don't have anything.
No.
Fair enough.
All right, that's all. That's all I got. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay over here.
Very
No.
well. Iris, it's your turn.
Okay. So what can I do? Okay, guiding bolt is now guiding bolt's radiant, isn't it?
Yes, but he's in cold form right now.
Okay. But if I hit him with radiant now, and I try to use my archer thing, then that's going to not be good.
Potentially.
Yeah,
But
potentially.
it's still damage.
Yeah. I'm just thinking kind of out loud.
If it helps, I only have force damage that I can do now.
Okay, so you only have force damage. And I can't do force damage, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to call over to Snacks. Snacks?
Yeah,
How much longer, Snacks?
it's pretty much ready to go. Just get that giant gnome off me and I can fire it.
Okay. Did Adam hear that, or do I have to, like,
He yelled it.
he yelled it
Yeah, to everybody.
to everybody? Okay. Good stuff. So I'm going to use... Where is it? Where's guiding bolt? Where? You. And the next... Oh, wait, against this target first. Okay, I'm gonna use guiding bolt. One of my free ones on Giga Chad
Very well.
McGee. Do I have to roll to hit, or does it just... Yes, I do. Please
it's zero.
hit! Okay. Please hit. Ooh.
A 14 does not hit.
Why? It's so big. It's right there.
Unless chat wants to gift you inspiration, that's going
It's
to be a
right
miss.
here. It's right here.
It's
Ow.
right there. Shot.
It was very close. It was a close miss.
It was close. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I can still hit it with the bonus action. This thing has to go down. Right? This thing's gotta go.
Last target left.
That's what Snack said. Get it. Get it. If you can get it, please get it, because I can't get it.
Oh my gosh. I can't get it either, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna hit it with the Starry Form Archer thing. I'm gonna
Alright.
pull that bowstring back and hope and pray. Come on. Get it.
There we
Get
go.
it. Get it.
There's a hit.
Now
Water damage.
eat. Eat radiant. Eat radiant.
All right. The radiant damage slams into him, and he staggers back a little bit. And you've actually pushed him past a health threshold, so he's going to do something right now.
Oh no, come on.
It's not that bad for you guys. It's bad for him.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Good. We like bad for him.
One of you guys roll a d20. You guys can roll it.
D20?
Because you've pushed him past the health threshold, so he's gonna malfunction right now.
Okay, who wants to roll it? Cause I don't know, man.
Glacy, I think you need to roll it, my friend, because the dice hate Iris and myself.
Alright, motherfucker, time to die.
Roll it, roll it, roll it.
Firebolt, let's go.
Sorry, no. Who's rolling the d20?
Yeah, who's
Hey,
roll?
you're just rolling a straight d20. We're seeing how it malfunctions.
It's still
Right.
Iris's turn.
Oh,
This is just when
But
you
I
did
can-
that. When you did that damage to him, he's reacting to it. Not like an actual reaction, but he's having something happen to him because he got pushed past the health threshold. So I was just asking who wanted to roll a d20. So someone's just got to roll me a d20.
I shall roll the d20. Go. 20.
oh my gosh!
Okay. The
Why?
the Giganome Crusader's head spins in a circle. You see steam shoot out of those little kind of stovepipes up on his helmet, and steam begins to kind of shoot out of all the little gaps in his armor as his head spins faster and faster and faster. And then the Giganome just in his robotic voice just goes, "Self-destruct protocol activated. Have a magical day." And then he explodes. So that's gonna be a dex save from Snacks, Iris, and Adam as well. Not Glacier.
Oh no!
But that does kill him.
It kills him. Now we gotta.
Crap in a hat.
Oh, no!
Just moving out of the way so that we can see Snacks over there. But he blows up.
No.
Iris, don't forget that you get your extra d4.
Oh yeah, so I'll roll the dex, and then the.
Yeah, just
1d4?
roll your save and then roll the d4 and add it to it. Also, it's a dex save, just to be specific. I think
Oh,
maybe
wait.
you rolled flat. If you have the same modifier, you have the same modifier to both, so we'll use the 21.
Oh,
Yeah, so that'll be a 23 for you, which definitely saves. And then I'll roll for Snacks.
oh, they're saving. Gotcha. Oh. Oops. Okay, I know where those are now.
Snacks also saves, but you're still going to take a bit of damage. So the Giganome Crusader explodes and sends just pieces of metal shrapnel everywhere across the deck, sending you guys ducking and covering. Iris, you managed to duck behind the mast before any of it can really get to you, but you're still going to take a bit of damage. Adam will take the full damage. Everyone else will take half.
Okay. How much damage is this?
That will be... Ooh, that's a lot.
That's not good.
That's going to be 14. So 7 for Iris and Snacks, and the full 14 for Adam.
Okay, 14 puts me into death saves.
I figured.
Oh no!
So as the Giganome explodes, Snacks kind of ducks for cover but gets hit by a couple pieces of shrapnel. Iris, you kind of duck for cover too. And Snacks is kind of lying there on the deck. He's got some pieces of metal embedded into him, and he just kind of looks at you, Iris, and goes, "Fire the cannon! It's ready!"
On it! Okay. I'm gonna scuttle over to the cannon. And do I just fire it?
Yeah. He's got a little arcane crystal there that you just have to touch to the other arcane crystal and they'll activate.
Alright. I'm gonna touch those arcane crystals together and activate this bad boy.
All right. Sparks emit from the cannon and channel all the way down to the very end of the barrel, and then with a giant blast of light, it shoots this massive cloud of gray, sort of sparkling dust. And the massive cloud begins to envelop the entirety of the dark mantle, and as it begins to envelop it, you see arcane energy kind of crackle throughout the cloud. Until you can almost no longer even see the dark mantle itself. And the captain calls out from the back of the at the helm and says, "That's our cue. Time to leave." And he wrenches hard on the wheel and pulls the Valinar Hawk away from the dark mantle, off towards a small cluster of narrow-gapped asteroids, leaving the dark mantle covered in this cloud of arcane energy, the devil's blind, and leaving it, well, literally in the dust. And that's where we'll end the session for today, because it's been long.
Ooh. Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my gosh.
dude.
How do you jail dice on D&D Beyond? How do you do that?
I think
Because these dice need to be imprisoned forever.
you switch to other dice, I think. You go into your dice settings and switch to new one.
Oh gosh.
All right. So we'll pick up right back here where we left off next time, but it's already been a long session, so I thought we should just leave it there.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, so get back over here. Next week, does anything interfere?
Nope.
Off the top of your head?
Nope.
I should be good also.
Yep.
Alrighty, perfect. We'll pencil it in as a yes. If anything changes, let me know as soon as you're able. And we'll make any updates that we have to do. But for now, we'll say it's we'll go for next week, same time.
Yep.
As for the rest of this week, we have hopefully a stream on Wednesday for more Seas of Sand. They're in their phase 2 of the final boss. So that should be interesting. And then we have on Fridays more Dreamwalker, who are also fighting a boss, just not a final boss. They had to miss their last session. So hopefully we'll be able to get back to it this week. So tune into those streams. You guys can let everyone know where to find you guys, starting with Jotun. Try and mix the order up every week. But maybe
Well,
I
hello
don't.
everyone. It is I, Jotun Redwolf, the unlucky player of Adam Autumns. You can find me here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Jotun Redwolf or on Twitter at Jotun Redwolf CH for channel. Feel free to follow me there. You can follow me here on Twitter or Twitch. Crap, I can't word right now because I'm dying.
It's true.
Thank you.
Fair enough. So next, Glacy.
Hello, I am Sorceress Glacy, and as stated before, my socials are all at Sorceress Glacy on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and pretty much everything except Facebook. I do not own any Facebook-related social medias.
Very well. And last but not least, Rika.
Sup, cool cats. It's Rican time. You
Oh
can.
my god.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. But you can find me here on Twitch, Rika35. You can find me on Twitter, Rika35 does art, and YouTube, which should also be Rika35.
Very good, very good. So that's where we'll end off for today. You guys, players, can feel free to head out because I'm just going to do my little wrap-up spiel.
All right.
So if you need to run, feel free to do so.
You all take care, and I will see you next week.
Take care. Thank you for the game.
Yeah.
Have a good night, guys. So for chat, if you guys want to be up to date on schedule stuff and be notified of when I'm changing stream times, check out my Twitter here at that link at Grand Lorient. If you want to join our Discord and the community in general, you can join at this link here. It's not just for the players, it's for anyone who wants to get involved. There's meme channels, art channels, and all sorts of other stuff in there. So check it out if you want. If you want to get caught up on old sessions, check out the archive on YouTube. I move all the VODs from here to there. So if you ever can't find anything here, go to the YouTube channel, and that will that'll be where they're all stored, so that you can get caught up on old sessions from these campaigns or campaigns that have already ended. Lastly, if you want to learn more about the living world that all of my campaigns take place in, you can check out the World Anvil. It's like a wiki for all of the factions, deities, kingdoms, continents, everything that exists within Grand Lorien. So check that out if you want to do some extracurricular reading and really be in the know and catch all those little Easter eggs and references to all the various things, and watch how the world shapes, builds, and grows. You're already searching for the VODs? Yeah. So some of the VODs will be here, but if they're more than 15 days old, then they'll be gone off of Twitch. So check out the YouTube archive because they're all over there. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the donation that happened. Thanks for the resubs that happened. And I'll see you guys Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.